Lots of crime in this town, hardly time to get it down. The police so worn out from all the trips out to his house. High cop just got dispatched. What will it be this time? Did someone spoof his cell phone, or is he holding a knife? He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, and at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on the old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the Grifton seaside drunk beggar man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar. Long ago, there was peace. Oh, before they signed that lease. Just these past couple years, smells like wine, mouth, foam, and tears. You coming from the cottage, weird sounds day and night. All they do is cook, drink, smoke, and fight. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, yeah. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, oh, city's trying to clean up, becoming gentrified. Just can't ever happen till he goes bye-bye. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, whoa. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. He's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby.
Thank you, talented crack elf. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I'm going to put a question before I even say hello. If you guys want to go watch the shit show that's happening on Soapy's, that's fine. I can reschedule this. Part of me is like, just shut up and watch the show. Y'all make up your mind. Let me know if the majority wins. Put one if you want to. I mean, I kind of can guess what Sophie's saying. It's just like everybody else that left John is saying. So let me just say hi real quick. Put a 1 if you guys want to go ahead and continue with this. 2 if you want to redo this later. Did I say that right? I don't even know. Hey, pick me. All right, let me turn this off. Hey, Jendy. Sherry, hello. Okay. There's so much to catch up on, but you guys are also making such good points. He's so rude to everybody, his subs, everybody. I saw Dort made a appearance last night, made the banner down there. Christoph fan, hello. And I am sorry if I miss you guys. I am really trying to catch up. Canadian girl, hello. You're not wrong. Irish, hello. Hey, Nancy. Drive safe. Hello, Gypsy. We are here. You know what? I'll give you guys something to look at. We're doing this. You look at that while I'm saying hello. I see people saying hello to Gamecock. Jenny, hello. She is doing a boom, you're roasted. Hello, real housewife, blonde hair. Tina, hello. I had to go back up a minute. Let me go back down a minute. Okay. April, hello. Don't say much. Hello. Okay. I said hello, hello, hello. Hello. I think that's Angie or PMR. Petty, hello. Oh, we got a crack in the house. We got a Glenn crack. Lovely. You think he'll be alive within an hour and a half? Yeah. Yeah. Because he's certainly not packing. Certainly not packing. Yes, he was grifting hard last night. Hey, Sam. Hey, oh, I got 2 cracks. Holy crap. Oh, let me move this comment so you guys can read it all. Did I say hi, Sam? Hey, Health. How are you? Okay, I'm getting there. I'd like to know who all's in the house. Hey, Cree. Hello, Debbie. I always feel like a romper room, though. And we have Steven and Rachel. Okay. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Adele. I love that song. It is flippin' awesome. Hello, Heidi. Okay. I think I've got most everybody. Chef's Kiss. Hey, how are you? It's okay if you're in the bushes. Not a worry at 1. That was continued today, right? Okay, gotcha, Heidi. Okay. All right. All right. We'll do that. Wait, what? You're like me, Jendi. I don't even remember which number I put, but I think I said 1, we do this, and 2, we come back later. Oh, I do have an update about this morning. I got a 3-minute video. I'll play. We can do it at the end. Hey, Nikki. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, share your thoughts, Glenn Crack. Quite okay. Yeah, well, but she told him to get a job last night. That was the funny part about it. Yep. I mean, there's so many examples. So many examples. So, is it true? Right before I came live, Glenn Crack, is it true that Rakin is following Sophie? Hey, Chefska. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I really haven't seen you in a while. I know you're working. Hey, Dorothy. Yeah, I got to give you credit, Dorothy. Get a job and get off the internet. So, yeah, Debbie agrees. Boy, you literally went into the lion's den. Petty, hello. Petty AF. Okay, I think I'm mostly, hey, Flower Power. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Oh my Lord, you got Ring Home is in here. Hello, Anne. Again, if I miss you guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really scrolling here. His job is grifting. Hey, Catsroll. Okay, I'm just gonna go to scroll. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom. Okay, so yes, we are at first I thought the cycle was complete, but it isn't. Not according to this very good. I don't know who did this. If anybody wants to shout it out, if they did it and take credit, that's great. We're in the end of cycle 3. We're gonna go into the hiding, silence, rebranding, and then he comes out anew with a fresh perspective, and it won't even show me if I come up. So okay, with a fresh perspective, and then it all starts basically all over again. Was it Cooch? I'm not sure. Well, whoever, Valjean on Reddit. Okay, Valjean. It really is a high level of what's been going on for years. I think, again, he has a lot of new subs that just think this poor man. And it just, here, let me take this off for a second. Oops. Okay, this poor man. Why are you still there? This poor man has been doing this for years and years and years. In fact, I have a live that I'll give you the name of. It is What is it? I already had it pulled up. Oh, one of them is called The Ends. And this was around 11 months ago, July 2023. And that's me covering videos of what he pulled last night for the last 4 years, plus actually about 5 years. So if you want to go, if you're new to John Yates and you're like really confused and sad and concerned, don't be. It's okay. This is a cycle. Boy, I really do look like a Brillo pad today. Oh, I did update the emojis. Not as good as I wanted to, but probably got pecked by a chicken. What was I saying now? Okay, yeah. He has been doing this for years. It is a cycle, and it's predictable. That's how come you can make an overlay with it, all the stages, because it's that predictable. And I hope if his listeners are out there trying to understand this, you're going to, I hope I can point out some things that really make you go, oh, that does seem manipulative. Oh, yeah. See, when I originally planned this live, it was going to be on the Reddit live that he did 2 nights ago. I was going to cover the Reddit live because I just wanted to address some things that he, again, is twisting the narrative. And again, that just ties into the whole picture, and that this whole pity party, his whole poor me, his whole everything, and how, I mean, watching him do it on that Reddit live, this call from Debbie. Oh, she's this, and this. And so I'm not going to play it all. I was just going to go through parts of it because he repeats himself. Sometimes it's for an hour, sometimes it's for 7 hours. Last night's live, I would like to also cover bits and pieces. I started writing down some time frames near the end, but there were some interesting things early on. Like suddenly he's calling Sophie to task. He suddenly is, I guess, you got to pick me or Deadly. Now, if you guys remember, he was driving down to Florida 3 weeks ago, and he did a live called Still Cleaning House, because he had done a live right before he left called Cleaning House. And it was all about Deadly and anybody's association with him. And I'm just going to say this part right here, because this really stuck out to me. And I do want to cover it later in more detail. But right when that was happening, I kind of felt like, I don't know if you guys felt the same thing. And I'm sorry, I'll catch up. It's hard for me to stay on track here. He was pretty much saying, okay, anybody that follows Deadly, you're out. But it felt like with Sophie and a couple others that he's like, basically you're going to have to pick, or, he seemed to be like just teetering, making any declarations. And I say that because sometime in this live last night, John, after his little fallout with Sophie, holds up his arm again with a fresh burn, cut, whatever, way up here, kind of jagged. Did it get caught on something? Remember his armpit injury that he got caught on the fence and it was all jagged? It reminded me of that. It looked like it was probably either a gaping wound or a bad burn. Anyway, and he's like, before Sophie shows you, I'm going to show you. And, he starts showing his injury and Sophie, I loved her so much. She's the only one I sent this to, and she's going to use it against me. I honestly don't think Sophie would do that, honestly. Because she knows the wrath. But so, of course, that was for a couple hours. Again, how he's pushed to the edge, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to say, this is my thinking here, is he knew Sophie was trying to figure out which world she was going to be in. And he used that for emotional manipulation. And that's why he went to her. He figured he had Siwa and Jules still under, and Rakin and Julie. But, Sophie was a question mark. To me, I think it was total manipulation that he tried to pull. And if anything, that probably made her go, what the fuck? This guy, no, I'm done. I'm backing away. He wanted, where'd you go? He wanted me to give up my wrench to Amber. Amber took my wrench to keep me from having problems with Joe. I told her I wanted my wrench back. No one tells anyone who to support, especially not me. I assume that was like way back in, I don't really know, all the years are like literally running together. Yeah, the manipulation. But again, you watch the people. I mean, they're buying it, but they're not paying for it. Right? They're buying it. And anybody that made a comment about getting help, deleted. Now, if you're really in a bad spot and you want people to support you, why do you delete the supporting comments and pushing you to get help, which you so obviously need? Why would you do that? Why would your mods do that? That doesn't make any sense. They've been through it. They know what'll happen after. Why did you let all those comments up about getting help? I mean, they know the game. And some of them are, I'm sure, mandated reporters. No one called. You know why? Because they have called throughout the years, and then they, you know what they get for caring is a tongue lashing, thrown out off the island. So they have been conditioned to, you know, how to react when he's like this. Not like normal people would react, but this is how you react with John. You don't actually take him serious because, again, I guarantee you, he's not in the hospital. He's not anything. Yeah, I call BS too. And I was going to play, and I meant to look to see if I still had it. The live that for the second attempt in December that he kept denying for so long because he was using the pictures for the June attempt. Again, I have a video. Again, he blames it on all the current people now, but back then, right before this happened, he was screaming at Jules, JJ. And boy, JJ, you were in there instigating this shit. Rakin was a maybe coming, you know, where's Rakin? And she was like gone for the first hour, then comes up. And if anybody knows, by the way, is Rakin in Sophie's chat? Because that'll, hey, Cooch. All right, let me catch up a little bit. So yeah, I wanted to play the Reddit live because, again, I just want to point out what you guys probably all know, and maybe you guys didn't hear it. There's just a few things I wanted to point out, and then we'll go over to last night's. That wasn't you? Is that what you're saying? I got to back up. Just Doom. Hello. I'm divided. The conflict started long ago before Rakin came along, way before, and it was JY that started it after Anne Marie and Brooke got tired of his BS. Rather than listening to them, he turned. But he's been doing that for years, though. It wasn't just Brooke and Marie. I mean, again, it was Heidi and Amber before that. Oh, you guys found the, wish I could see them. Let me go back down here. It was said in Sophie's chat that he's been talking behind the scenes with Penelope. Well, isn't Penelope, I heard, was on Deadliest? I don't watch Deadly at all. Yes, sweets. I would like to see your cooking lives. I'm sure Cooch will be covering this 5-hour live in its entirety, but I'll just give you a taste. Yeah, it was Jules. No, Rakin came up. It's okay. I'll give you a little bit of this too. It started. So Rakin finally comes up on screen on panel, and then John screams out, "Jules, you want to come up?" And then Rakin's like, "I'll be right back," and she's gone. She's gone for the rest of the time. But Jules was in there instigating. But anyway, later in the stream, apparently Rakin is contacting John. I wasn't sure if it was in the chat or not. Actually, I actually stayed and watched this until Jules came on, and then I logged off for the night. I'm like, I just don't have it in me to listen to Jules, but she wasn't up there that long because Jules, Rakin sent John a picture of Jules being a mod in RH's chat. And then, you know, Jules points out that was months ago. And then I guess John was like, why are you sending me this old shit? You know, they're just all instigating and pumping him up and using him. It's like they turn him like, you know, attack her. And then they get his attention and attack. Well, Yeah, and I want to talk about, he keeps, the other theme of the night was his ball sickle, Cody's ball sickle, that we were all playing it. And Coach, I don't know if you played it. I know I haven't, but of course my name is thrown out there. No, I haven't. I haven't seen it anywhere but a couple channels. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, that's what I think too. Crack Elf. I think sometimes he just gets carried away, and it's a good photo op. Photo op. Yes, MW is asking for. She said he was grifting hard. He would suddenly just go, "I need to get out of here by tomorrow. We need money now," and then he a few minutes later he was shouting out, like, this was about the 3 hour mark, shouting out a bunch of names. And apparently MW said she actually gave 100 because she said, "I'd like my $100 back if that's really how you think." I'm assuming she's a supporter of Sophie's and John's and doesn't want to choose and didn't like the accusations that were being thrown. I mean, he was in full meltdown spiral. I have a couple of theories, which I'll share later. I think there were some things that contributed, and I'll share those later when it will make more sense. Yeah, that did he? Does he? He won't answer the door regardless. So that's why I'm guessing she didn't even. I didn't see her in the chat. Well, I really wasn't watching the chat, but no. Yeah, I think I have that timestamp, so I want to acknowledge that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, well, that's what I was going with, that is that it just didn't seem to pay off for him, like past threats, past foaming, past manipulation, past sadness, past everything. I know have result in 2022 thousands. I've heard around $2,500, if not more, paying his rent and stuff like that when he tried. And I'm guessing if MW gave 100, I'm guessing people were sending anywhere from 50 to 100. Plus, you got Sly's 500. And here's my other theory: is that they were told to vacate, they had to vacate. I guarantee you they stopped paying rent right then, if not even before that. So where's all that money going? And the other thing that I've heard was that, Teddy, Sleepy Teddy, that used to be a panelist with John sometimes. I'm sorry to call you Sleepy Teddy, but that's the only way I can differentiate you from other Teddys. So apparently she's been this other sock account in John's lives, and I saw her in the chat, and she was actually like really requesting hard to become a mod for John last week. And of course they shot him down, and the other mods, we have enough mods, which is true because 87% of his chat when they're chatting are mods. So wait, what was I just talking about? I gotta, okay, don't look at your great comments. What was I saying? Ugh. See, there's so much. I know. Oh, Wicked. So I heard that Wicked was complaining or talking to Teddy about the amount of money that she's been giving John, and it's really, becoming a problem, an issue. So, of course, now there's never a good time to pull back on John. There's always going to be something major going on. So, I feel for you, Wicked. You're in it. And I honestly feel like Sophie's been wanting to get away from John for some time, but you can't do it easily. You try to lose touch. I mean, there's a whole process trying to get away from John Yates, because what did he do first? What did he do? He went right to his DMs. Of course. Well, he could walk dogs, for God's sake. I think Cody could even handle walking a dog, or, getting some turd nuggets out of the litter box for some people. They can go work for Rover. Hell, they could house sit. There's an idea for you. You can go house to house to house. There's all kinds of jobs that aren't 9 to 5. Go back to barbacks. Yeah, that was about Jules being in row hogs, I believe. Well, we'll see how that plays out. Again, they're just not doing, I'm sorry, but they're not doing as good of a job as they have in the past at bringing him down. Oh my gosh, you guys are I'm going to go ahead and start. Should I cover last night's first or the Reddit one? You know what? I'm going to do the Reddit one first. I just want to get it out of the way. I'm going to, did I forget? Oh, I got it. Okay. Hold on a second. Where is it? Share screen. All right. I'm going to start playing it and hopefully, you know what? I'm just going to, it's only 45 minutes. Let me go ahead and play it. I don't hear anything. He's probably late again to his own live. Why is there no sound? There we go. Oh, yeah. By the way, so I noticed in my last live, I think it was about the chicken. Or no, the one, my last John Yates live, I noticed I'm having problems sharing and the audio. And I thought I was doing something wrong, but then Brooke was doing a live and I heard her playing the same video that she's sharing and there's the audio issues. So just FYI, I apologize. Like I can hear it sometimes, but you guys can't.
You're absolutely right. I just
okay.
I'm no Sam, but gaslighting is making me gag. You and your friends are no angel, sweetie.
Okay, so he is doing a live. So he already went live, and I don't like 5 hours, I'm sure. And then this came. He saw this on Reddit and went live again. I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick. The top of it. It's a Reddit thread. Ewan is wondering how JY comes up with these conspiracy theories and why he is so mad at the sweet poor ladies. Ewan, did you tell your wet sock or the new people about Paul or what you and your friends have said in a not so secret group chat for him wearing so-called tinfoil? No, because I didn't talk to wet sock. And I don't care what you say. Again, you guys excusing his behavior is exactly why he is the way he is. But the reason I'll let it play and then let's see if it picks up what I wanted to say. It's still funny.
You and your friends are no angel, sweetie. Right? And like, I don't know who this person is.
Oh, he's so mad.
But
okay.
Let me show.
Well, he's so mad because people don't agree with the original poster. Well, it looks like 15 people did. What threat? These people, you saw all those threats. Okay. Yeah. Like the whole plot of calling and getting Cody arrested. That's not there. The one line, it was an afterthought. Hey, yeah, we should do that. No one talked about it after. But anyway,
let me show you like the depths that these fucking people go to defend their actions. So this person's soap. Are you even listening to her? It may have been a shitty thing to make the call, but it was not illegal.
Yep.
So this person is defending Debbie. It was very illegal. They're all hiding behind this thing, like, well, we call it the Warren so that's not illegal. But you were saying he was threatening you. You can't sleep at night. You don't want to die at our hands. And then you're going so far as to say that that's not his real name. And you're making fake charges to me. That's very illegal.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I just played the thing again.
And I have Debbie's call and I'm thinking about playing it because of course he belabors this point for like the next 45 minutes. And my whole point is, and maybe you guys need to be reminded of this. And I know now this is like little in the big scheme of things, but he's going to drag this call out for the end of time, quite honestly. Yes, Debbie said some things, right? You know what? Let me just play it. I'm going to forward to it where she starts making all these
communications. This is Joanne.
Let's just go. It's probably around here.
No, ma'am. Is it going to be on this paper y'all got that I got from the police department?
Unless you got married to this
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do.
judge.
Lord, the judge is. He's got so many charges. I don't know what's good, what ain't good. Because I mean, it's a lot for running from bond. He's
Hold on.
Taken to whatever place he's been running from.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So what I'll
He's got
do
a
is
very long history.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm listening for and what you should maybe be listening for. She's going to go into how she's afraid of these two men, right? Well, she knows what they're capable of first. And given the death threats, of course, that was after. So, okay, that's not in her head, but just knowing what she knows. But you will hear the dispatcher when she starts saying these things. The only interest, they didn't say, can you send me videos of those threats? There was no interest at all. Not like, okay, we're going to pick up his husband too. There was none of that. But he is on this other freaking thing, like he likes to do, to build a narrative, to make his whole story. And he's sad. Yes, she said some things that I don't necessarily agree with. I can't say for sure. I don't know what really happened with her. But again, you can hear the officers. They never ask for any additional information. They never asked for her to send proof. The only thing they wanted was Cody's date of birth and whatever, and that he had an outstanding warrant. And that's all they need. That's all they were interested in. They're not going to, you know what? I could call the police today and say somebody's threatening me. I tell you, we all know that doesn't matter. But why? They're just going to take some random caller and go pick up John Yates because some lady is saying he threatened me? No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry. So I'm going to let it play just a little bit more because I do want you guys to keep that in mind. That's what I'm hearing.
But I don't know what it means.
No, it's okay. So what I'll do, I'm gonna run his name through dispatch, and if he comes back with an actual warrant, it looks like this address is out of our jurisdiction, but we could definitely get handed over to county, and they'll go over there and check to see if he's there. If he's there, they'll go ahead and arrest him on that warrant, and then he'll go to jail, and if he has anything here, he'll serve his time here, and then if he has to get extradited to another city, another county, or another state, then he'll be taken, and they'll process him in the other state for whatever they have him for.
Well, his husband that's with him, John Yates.
Listen,
John
from
Yates.
what
Okay.
I was told, from what I was told,
okay, they're only taking her name because the police need to know who all they're going to encounter. I sure would want to know that information. If I was going to pick somebody up, I would want to know who they're with, and if they have issues or a warrant or whatever, have been in trouble with the law.
he also may have warrants there.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know his middle initial for John?
No, ma'am, I don't, because he has like 15,000 names he uses.
Okay. All right.
He's the worst of the worst. He is the worst one. He's the one who threatened to come to your house,
Listen to the ladies. She's totally uninterested.
cut your
She's not writing it down.
throat, and then shove it up your.
Okay. All right. So you want to say anonymous?
Okay. I mean, do you have a record of that? That's what, if they were interested in picking up John, that's what would have happened. Now, obviously, maybe that was her intent, but it wasn't going to happen, John. You heard the call, so you can stop using it. The cops had no intention, so stop trying to act like me and Cody are being unfairly arrested. Yes, she called, but again, you have to have some responsibility in this and how you've treated people and how you conducted yourself all these freaking years. Okay, I'll shut up.
That's right.
Please, for my safety, please,
Absolutely,
I beg you.
absolutely, yes. Okay, sounds good.
All right, that's pretty much it. Just to hear, like, they didn't take any freaking notes. And the way he keeps spending this, I'm gonna let this play for a couple more minutes. Maybe. John, how many times have you wished death or said other things? Wait, you guys can hear me, right? Ah, I need to add it to the stage again. Oh, wait, was that the wait? Which one is that? Oh, it is. Okay. Can you guys hear? Okay. Video. All right. Let me try again. That's what I'm okay. Add it to the stage. I'm just gonna let it play, make sure.
Reading this?
Like, come on, guys. I don't even know this. Like,
Where are we?
I'm like harassing.
Are you reading this?
Now?
Like, come
Okay.
on, guys.
And do you see why I get frustrated?
Me.
Look at this nonsense.
I don't mean to laugh.
I played that cop call Debbie made so many times, and they're still defending it, saying she didn't lie. What? Yeah, Cody has a warrant, but you made sure cops went there while his sick. You know, like what the
But
fuck?
it's out there 4 or 5 years.
So I'm just gonna go skip ahead. I guarantee there'll be something else.
They're best friends.
I'll have fun with you then too. Like, okay,
Oh, there you go. That's fair.
these people, it is just like, and they won't stop. They won't stop.
He's mad too that they don't buy into the whole conspiracy, possibly that maybe we all didn't go hunt down Paul and Debbie to do these things. He's so mad that people do not think he is the victim. I am sorry. I'm gonna let this play for a second. I got to deal with something.
Oh, it's actually good.
Yes.
No,
It is.
Is that the Bucky's barbecue?
Mm-hmm.
who cares?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
He's gonna dox her again, so I don't want that to happen.
You know why it's Chavis or Chavez? Because she's married to a child molester. First degree
Now,
child.
see, if I actually was friends with Debbie, I would know this for sure. But it's my understanding that that is, and this right here is another reason I wanted to do this. This is typical John Yates. It doesn't need to be true. It doesn't. He won't ever, for a celebrity blogger. I forgot I'm a celebrity blogger. For celebrity blogger, he never fact checks. It's my understanding, and I read it on Reddit, but those people are way more thorough than this celebrity blogger. Boy, those words are hard to say together. They're way more thorough, and it's my understanding it's an in-law, like a brother-in-law or something like that. But it doesn't matter to him. And I've seen this so much in just the last couple of days, the way he just lies. And when I already passed it, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover it now. I guess I don't need to deal with the cats. Everybody go to their corners. Okay. That, even silly, stupid things like that. I have a roll now. It's not just a board. Now I have a rolling whiteboard that I move around my house. And again, it's so stupid. It's funny. And people, and then the people in the comments on Reddit pick up on it. I have a rolling whiteboard that I keep around my house. Again, well, let's just entertain people here for a second. Oh, there's my rolling whiteboard that I kept actually looking back to at the last live. And it's not there. It's a green screen. Yes, there was a board. But for fuck's sake, you guys, and these ridiculousness. And then hell, even Wicked was talking about getting a whiteboard to follow all this nonsense. It can be helpful. And the other weird thing that I saw, and I want to go back, I saw it right before this live, that John has people had done a list similar to mine years ago, like over a year or two ago. And they had 200 names. I'm missing like 110 people. So if you want to be on the board, a lot of people don't want to be on the board, and I understand why. Because it doesn't take much. He sees a name and then he just is mad at that person, even if it's from years ago. So, yeah, it's just silly stuff like that. But that is what he'll watch his followers grab onto stuff, and I'm like grasping right now for all the other examples I had in the shower this morning. Yeah, they're all there somewhere. I'll spit it out later. Just be like, and this, and this, and this, the littlest things. But if he can't even do his due diligence, the little things, saying things like, Brooke's cheating or this or that. Of course, he never shows any proof for this stuff. He just says this stuff and people believe it. I am going to need a bigger board. I am. I mean, as you can see, the 90 or 80, it was 80 something names when I did this. And that was like last year. The board is tucked away, probably in the garage. I don't know. I took a picture of it. Thank God. But yeah, no, it was hard getting this many on the board. I would need 2 boards, probably, really, for people to see everything. Let me just let it play for a second. I got to grab something that's right here.
Molester. And that's why, some places say like she's like in the
Don't
fucking
throw
birdcage.
stones when you live
Like,
in a
well,
glass house
here
yourself.
it's
my
cold.
dear.
It's cold in here, in South Beach, and it's cold in there in Palm Beach,
Common
and
sense.
then it's Isle de Coleman, where Armand Chanteau is, and that's her. Well, it's
That is a good question, PMR. Good question. I'm sorry, I have a fan on right now. Oof, so hot here. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know how her and Sophie have gotten. I wonder if Rakin just needs a break. And because I saw, I forgot to add the other screenshot I saw yesterday. Guys, this is a full screen moment here. Just want you to know, Mod 148 is taking a break. It's too toxic for her. But of course, I don't know if was that right after his live or was that before his live, because I know I saw her in his live. So what does that mean? And if Rakin goes, who's left? Generva? Wicked? Oh, Brooklyn girl. It'll be interesting. Again, she has to be exhausted. And he'll start sending her pictures of self-harm. And we're going to need a bigger board. Stark week. Yeah, that's the other thing. The other little things that this man lies about in his chat never hold him accountable. I would hope you guys would hold me accountable. Like the fact, I don't know how many times he said it. My house is being packed up for me right now. I'm never going back to that place. 4 days later, he's back at that place. Nothing is packed up. And then for a guy last night that says, we have to leave tomorrow. Cody's not back there packing. He is not. He's making chicken while his husband's making self-harm threats. All right. I think that was it. I lost all my energy to even cover this first one. There was just a couple. I didn't even probably hit the points I really wanted to. So, well, you know what? We'll just call that one a loss because that's what it is. There's much more in last night's that I'm sure I've got so much to say. Let me add it. And the title is With Friends Like These. I will maybe show the screen at points because of what he's doing. And I am going to skip around for the first hour. I'm sorry. It was like, how long is it here? Hold on. Let me look. It's 5 hours. So I should have been taking notes all the way through. But I'm just going to go ahead in like 10 or 12 minutes.
Hoist this man on her shoulders.
I mean, he was in rare form.
Where I just got drunk every day and talking shit about people. That's all yours, fucking department, not mine. All you people on YouTube. So,
all right, you guys can hear it, right? I've added it. Blah blah blah. Me too, Nikki. You know what's funny? I was laughing this morning when I saw that because you know those other self-harm videos I've done on him, where he talks about sad times and blah blah blah. Is it? I know. I was talking my way out of that, Lisa. I was like, oh well, not rare. A very active, foamy live. Anyway, the videos I do, I've gotten that it's restricted to an age group, but I've gone back to look at the lives that I got the content from, and they're still live. They're still up without restrictions. So again, and I'm sure people were reporting it during the time. YouTube really confuses me. Was that right at the beginning, Petty? I went in like 5 minutes. Let me see. I'm in 8 minutes.
So if everyone who has something to fucking say, who makes money off this, they all have something to say about it.
I do.
But Sophie, and then when I was away dealing with it, I went live from the hotel.
Okay, so yeah, he's coming in hot at Sophie suddenly because maybe she was in Deadly's live, and that just, and he, you know, there's a lot in there. He repeats himself so much, so I don't want to say too much. I'm hoping it'll just get covered. Hold on.
And then I told everybody, you're going live right after me. I gave the reins to you. And what do? You bring Deadly up for an interview? Because he's sorry? You failed to mention that to me. Oh, I would love to drop the link for Sophie. I've called her. I've texted her. So I want to know where she thinks on my priority list, she and Deadly fall. Because I'm going to tell you where it falls. It's not even on the fucking list. That's how dead last it is.
Everyone.
And now you're going to go live playing Cooches live in front of my members and my friends and my subs dragging me where they have to say, Cody.
Now, I haven't watched Sophie in a long time, but I might go back for that one. Apparently, yeah. I guess Sophie is not talking. Well, Maria hasn't been live. There's no lives to cover of Anna Marie, I guess. So she started covering Cooch, who's Cooch covering? John. And that's why John won't cover Cooch, because she makes good points. And John knows that. And he, you know, anyway, so he really, that was the tipping point, is the fact that she was covering Cooch. And then would add on a few little comments.
Where they have to say, Sophie, can you please stop? We can't hear this anymore. Meanwhile, you took Julie's wrench away. And oh no, Julie, your wrench was taken away. I have no idea how that happened, you liar. You know exactly why you took it away. You took it away because Julie wasn't in there, and you're trying to see what sticks. And I'm done. What? So, Sophie, what am I supposed to be doing when they're doing this? You have my husband's fucking testicles with a fucking gross cyst as revenge porn everywhere, all over fucking YouTube.
Oh, he's so confused. He's using the call. That two people did. He's using the picture, which I had not seen, and I'll swear to this in court. I have not seen that picture until it was on Roadhog's thing that day. But he forgets, like, why would he's blaming it on Brooke. I really don't think it was, because Anne took accountability for it. But regardless, he's like, like, this is the lowest of low. No, let me tell you something, John. When you're dealing with mothers and you put or fathers, there are some on this platform, and you take their kids and you put them up on your platform and ridicule them, or have their DV pictures up every time you get mad and in your feels, and play music and, do your phone, or put them right up on the screen, or their daughter or their children's mug shots, or their prom dates. You get everything coming to you. I don't give two shits about Cody's two balls. I'll promise you that. That is the least, to me. Shut the fuck up. You have done far worse. Sorry. That really, he's whining so much. He thinks it's making him a freaking victim. Don't be sending out pictures of Cody's balls. How about that? I guarantee you he does not remember how many people he sent it to. The guy can't remember in the same stream. He'll be talking about something and then he starts screaming at a sub, why are you talking about that? And they're like, well, you just said it. And he's screaming at it because he can't remember 15 minutes before. And his eyes, I'm telling you, I will bring it back on screen to show you those eyes. I forgot to load some clips, and I don't even care anymore. He has done way worse. There are periods where there's silence, but this is what you hear. Let's see. I don't have a credit card handy. Don't see anything. That's what you hear. Here, let me give you the here. Cody's balls is revenge porn. That's what you hear. I mean, I added a little bit, but that's what you hear. I'll see about loading it here. He called her a phony early in the stream, and it was so funny when Jules was coming up. Boy, she was. I'll be right back, and she never came back. She ain't coming back. And then Roadhog kept going up on screen. I don't know. John acts like he's got no control over who comes up. I don't want this asshole on here. Click. Why are you here? You don't have to let them up. All right, let me play this for a second, catch up.
And I'm supposed to be catering to you and Deadly. Someone I only gave a chance to because you risked your fucking reputation on it. And once that happened, there's no fucking way I'd ever take that fucking loser back. And you have just been fucking mad about it ever since.
Yes.
You say we don't make people choose. I don't make people choose, but you are, Sophie. You are. And it's fucking like with everything else that's on top of the shit that me and fucking Cody have to deal with. This, Sophie, is what so what? So now you can go live and get some fucking views?
What's that?
Anybody who can tell me I'm wrong about Sophie in any way. And now she's calling me out. What more? Sophie, what do you want from fucking me? Everybody, yep. Sophie and Deadly are great. Go. What do you want? Where do you think that you fall on my list of shit? Since we found out about him doing the pizzas, Sophie's done every fucking thing she can.
Yeah, I mean, that's my take, which I'm allowed to have. I'm allowed to have it. And it wasn't just my take, actually. I got comments in my DMs. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let me see if I can load it up. I got to make sure there's no identifying information on it. He's really got no one left, though, does he, Christoph? Wicked, I'm sure, has a job. She's one of the few that probably has to get up in the morning. So he really kind of needs Rakin or Generva, but he knows that people don't like listening to Generva or Rakin. They do seem to like Jules up there with him. But Jules also is very bad for him, it seems. She also likes to amp him up. Yes, actually, it was almost a year ago. I think I have, it was in the June, July, or August video. And he says, he was talking about moving then. We have to get out of Seaside Heights today. So he probably got his first notice way back then, if I had to guess. And Brooklyn even put it in the comments, like, let's, puts up a thing for Cash App and let's help them get out of here. And he got some, and then they never move. And no one ever calls them out. It's probably almost a year that he's been asking for money to move. So, yeah, part of me also wonders, did they even really have anything on their door? Or was it wasn't working to sit there and say, hey, we need to get out of here. We just got to get out of here because all this shit happened, Seaside Heights, whatever. And they said, well, we got to take it up a notch. Put a letter on the door. Let's print out something from the internet. and put it on the door. I honestly can see that happening. Now, see, John would say that's what happened. That's what he does. I'll say I can see that happening because all of these little things that they're doing, it's so deja vu for most of us, as we all know. We don't bite, Ollie. Yeah, it's rare. Just don't get caught up in it.
To fucking hoist this man on her shoulders.
So dramatic.
And now
what happened? What?
She's fighting to be a.
There's a lot of problems last night with this live. There were periods where it was so garbled.
In these streets. Tell me one fucking thing I did to Sophie.
I'm sure we're going to hear it all. I'm sure we will know what you did. Like telling her who she can and go to and can't go to.
Oh, he lost his mother, she says. I lost my mother.
We've all.
But Dudley was acting like this way before his mother passed away. And Sophie, why is it that you don't talk about how he went real life on your son? Why are you keeping him around?
Honestly, I don't understand the fascination with Dudley, and I don't normally speak on other creators like that, but I find nothing redeeming. And I think it's funny, JJ was up there for months on his panel, but now has not one nice thing to say. She used to use him to dox. She used him to dox Cooch. She used him to do all his dirty work because he would do it. But these women seem to be coddling this Dudley who apparently drinks a lot and doxes people. I just don't see anything redeeming about his content. Maybe I'm missing it, but I haven't seen it. And again, that's typical Julie. Yeah, Jewel, sorry. Up there throwing him under the bus now. She had no problem using him when he was doing her bidding.
Around. What's going on?
I'm going through a battle of maybe losing my mother, and my testicles are still out there. So I think I fall in a
Cody, you sound so unbothered. You didn't even seem to care the first night John heard about it, and you all tell me if you heard something different. But he didn't seem to give two shits. John was just building it into a bigger thing. And again, after the things you've posted on other content creators and subs and whatever, and the threats, no one is going to care. Why don't you get that? Sorry, I got
category kind of in that area too. But you don't see me out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll replay it.
If
you missed that part.
All right. I'm just going to keep skipping ahead. Like I said, it's a 5-hour live. Oh, hey, IB.
And I have all fucking Teddy's things from when she used to be a mod because she changed her name. But when she was a mod for me in my housewives thing, the wrench shows up. It's her. Without a doubt.
Right? Oh, well, no wonder she's taking a break. No wonder she's got to get away from this toxicity. She doesn't want to be up in chat and remind him. I am missing a chicken. 1 second. I'll play this.
Okay, John. Look at this one. Just now came in. Oh, is there more?
I don't even know.
Oh, here.
I don't even know.
Do you want it or no? Already wrong because I don't really care for McDonald's. So
Okay.
super summary.
You're at the front and center, John. Like,
Oh, what is going on?
phoniness.
Let's see my timestamps.
Oh, John, maybe this guy will be like, arrested or something. That might make you feel better. Where are we?
Is that it?
What the fuck is wrong with
Someone knows.
everybody?
Please let me know. I've been asking for years.
Obviously not.
The whole world has seen the grossest picture of a ruptured cyst on Cody's testicle as revenge porn. Oh, John, you know what? In court, Maria will. That's what?
Absolutely. Why does it go quiet suddenly?
Fucking Sophie. I'm sorry, I can't with her. Like, are you fucking deadly? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing. I don't know. It's just weird.
Are you fucking deadly? So I think I was reading it on Reddit too. And yes, I will use them as a source, but I'm going to say allegedly. So, by the way, this seems to happen, by the way, when John reaches this stage in the cycle. The Reddit group is on John Yates is gone. Not surprising. Again, they're throwing down Reddit pages at his feet. Look what we did for you, Dark Lord. We took the 6th Reddit group on you down. And yes, there will be a 7th, I'm sure. I know. I had no idea that was Cody's ball. All he had to do was deny it. But yeah, he shouts out anyway. Oh, so on Reddit, somebody was saying that their take on it was, I guess they had been talking and maybe Deadly got a crush on her and that it sounded like, Sophie was flattered. And maybe that's as far as it went. But I mean, again, these are just things that I read and I check those things. Sometimes they're hard to access though, for some reason.
Weird to me. You guys fucking? Because that would make sense.
I don't know if you can read those comments, but yeah, you'll never see me in his ever.
John, not fair. You know what's not fair? Sophie, who I've been nothing but kind to for over 2 years that we've been friends.
Nothing but kind.
Who is dying on the sword for this motherfucker who is a fucking useless piece of shit. Who only ever goes drunk live and fucking tortures people. Who's called me a faggot. Countless people N-words. Every racial slur there is.
Is this how the kids are wearing it these days? Am I doing it right? It doesn't feel right. I feel 20 years younger suddenly. It's a classic. All right, I'm gonna have to fix my hat. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. I see, you can't, can you? You know what I see? I see rent money in those eyeballs. They are saucers. Yeah, I did not want that on here, but he says it so much, and I'm obviously not going to have time to edit this thing.
Reached out to Sophie's son, tried to fuck with him that way. He's called Selfie Queen Cindy a whore, Rakin a whore, JJ a whore. So is it really not in the scope of someone's fucking purview? Where you might think, well, are they fucking? Like, what's going on here? Is that really? I'm really the only person that thought it? Well, then I guess I'm just fucking crazy, like they say. You know what's really not fair, Sheila? Sophie, that's not fair.
Okay, let's see. All right, my first timestamp is at 48 minutes, and I have Rakin. I don't know why. We're going to start a minute.
Rakin, I don't see you taking the link. Where'd you go?
Right on time. Where'd you go, Rakin? Rakin. Rakin. Cherry.
This is something I can't do privately. This comment is annoying. What the fuck do you want me to do? Send a fucking pigeon?
And the comment says, John, I did not see her live, but I think she should respond to your calls and that you should talk about it privately. So sorry this happened. He doesn't do anything private. Every fight they all have is in their diary community tab, online and on their in his panel, and then on their own panels. And then they yell at about each other, and then they see who's back to sucking his tank. You know, and Jules too. He says horrible things about them, but all's good. Day later, what wasn't it Jules that said, "Smack me, slap me if I ever go back to him." And there she is.
This is why I'm done with YouTube. Everyone cancel their fucking memberships. I'm done. Everyone go fucking suck 35 fucking dicks. No one's your friend here.
Hold on. I need my video file. I hope I have it. Let's see. This is John Yates and his I'm leaving, right? This is how I see it. I'll play it one more time, and then I will remove it. He's back. He's gone. I mean, I should add like 10 more of those because that's how it is every morning or at night. Yay! Oh, in the morning. Yay! All right. See if I remember to add it to stage. It's not so bad.
Again. Didn't see what just happened because she got mad at me for like, I don't know, either Brittany having Tony's, like, I know this fucking shit.
Oh,
but didn't see.
So many.
Well, just go live and recently again. She goes, well, they had Tony Soflo up on. Well, do you think I'm a friend of his? Well, they had Tony Soflo up, and then you talk to them. Well, I hate that fucking asshole too, huh?
I missed that. All right, what's my next one? 244.
Where's JJ?
Where's
Cindy?
Here he is demanding. Where are my hags? Any hags in the house? They're all silent as a mouse.
So there you go, Sophie. Enjoy being Judas.
So dramatic.
Oh, I mean, at least Judas got like 30 pieces of silver for his fucking betrayal. I don't know what you got from fucking Deadly.
He's literally equating to going to another person's life as Judas betraying Jesus. It's just so funny how dramatic he can be, or is. Not can be. He is dramatic. What time is this?
Well, Cindy, it kind of sucks to see everybody in that chat, in Sophie's, who are my friends, and in there. Well, all of y'all are just fucking listening to people drag me. Especially what he said about you, Cindy, and JJ, and everybody fucking else. And then everyone's supposed to forget us.
So he rails on about this. I mean, again, we've got 5 hours here. I'm just.
Everybody else was.
Oh, Reagan came up. Good girl.
At each other's throats. Hi.
Hi.
So what say you about all this, Reagan?
Let's see.
Oh,
and also, is Brittany, like,
hold on.
wasn't Brittany and Dudley also like just at each other's throats like the last few weeks?
Oh, wait. Why do I hear double? Hold on. Fuck.
Oh, for somebody so smart.
Like, am I wrong here in saying that? Like, haven't
Sorry,
Brittany and Dudley been attacking each other for like weeks now?
I'm not sub to either of them.
And now she's a mod in his chat? I'm so.
I
I
I
don't.
thought they hated each other.
Well, Brittany,
Let me tell you, if anybody sat there and demanded me on screen, we'd already be very thin friends. There's no way in hell someone's going to demand I come up. No, you may ask nicely and I'll consider it, but do not demand. But nope, these people, demanding.
he is in Deadly's chat right now, and he's a mod for him. She's a mod for him. But Sophie was mad at me for going on Brittany's channel to confront Whitney Lee.
Well, I'm looking for a new spot. Lita, you're just going to have to go back. It is too much. Basically, there's been a falling out for anybody else new that came in. John is down one hag, Sophie, and there's rumored to be more coming. It's all who wants to go with Sophie or who John possibly thinks that you're interested in going, Sophie. You're already on thin ice.
But his mom's sick. Sophie didn't. The only thing Sophie cared about was Deadly's good name the whole entire time.
So then why did you send her a picture, John? You knew that was happening. See, this is what gets me. This is why I know, and this is why I'm going to say it again. You know, his now third attempt, apparently. First, it turned into I hurt myself, and then now it turned in later to a sort of attempt. I don't even know where it landed. But again, you knew Sophie felt that way before. So of all your lovely hags that are supporting you, she's the one you send it to. She's the only one. That right there proves to me it was nothing more than manipulation, because that whole Deadly thing was like days before you left for Florida. And that's when you said it happened right before you left for Florida. So that means without a doubt, you sent it to get her back in the fold. Look at me, you know, I'm all sad. Everybody's that proves it to me.
This has been 3 weeks now.
And I think that friendship is a lot harder when it's played out on the internet. And that's
Well, no,
simply
what's
because
but
no,
she
because you
stopped
can't just
calling me.
drive
She
down the
stopped
street and like meet with your friend and talk to them. Like things would be so much
Okay, well,
different.
I
if you
tried
could-
that. I tried that. I texted her. I called last time we spoke on Reagan. She ghosted me. And now today she's playing Cooch hate streams on me, putting in her fucking cracks at me. And that's not cool. When
Well,
especially
okay,
people in Sophie's stream are saying, we don't want to hear this, Sophie. We don't want to hear our friend being ripped apart by Cooch. Like,
Exactly.
if I can give you some insight, I think
I
think I know a lot of why she's
literally fell out when she's trying to give insight to John Yates. I literally almost fell off the bed. Those are just two things that don't go together. Insight and John Yates. You can try, I suppose. So I'll give you A for effort.
was attempting to play the Cooch stuff this morning, and I honestly don't think it was more to do with you.
and
I
now
think
she's
it
in
had more
Deadly's
to do-
chat now.
But I think it had more to do with me because, like she's seen the way that they've
She's stumbling
like
so
been.
hard.
I don't know, like
Okay, Reagan.
Reagan knows. She is trying to twist it and turn it and put it into a pretty bouquet that she can offer up and not get yelled at. She knows. She knows how Sophie feels about Deadly.
While you're trying to
I'm not going to
form
say what they've
She's
done online,
seen
but
what we've been doing. She's seen what happened to Cody's mom. She's seen that we had to prove ourselves over and over and over again.
Yeah.
She's seen us. She's seen them all lie, saying the police were never called. She's seen them all lie, saying that Cody's mom was never sick. She's seen them all post Cody's testicles.
Oh, Jesus.
mhm.
A, B,
And what has she done?
E.
But oh no, Deadly is a good guy. She's seen Deadly send pizzas to my house. She's seen Deadly spoof call.
I see, and John Yates is loving this because he gets to add another finger up. You know, they did this and they did this and they did this and they did this. I'm a victim. That's what he's saying every time. He just loves to add on. And then he repeats them all. It used to be, not used to be. We also hear it. I got tampons, calling the mayor, the Scientology books, you know, Mormons at my door. I mean, he always lists them to explain why he's the victim.
Me. She's seen Deadly call you, Reagan, and everybody else around us the most horrible names known to man.
Thank you, Petty.
Oh yeah, like you haven't seen me over there.
No, right? I mean, yeah, but like, and she's seen. So I'm still waiting to find out. And again, I'm not grilling you. You are my friend, and I just said like I talk to you a lot, and this is not me attacking you because you're her friend. I'm just saying I need to know what I've done wrong, so we can.
Ugh, John, it's the fact that you never do anything wrong. Even if she were to tell you what you did wrong, it will not matter. You will flip it around and do what Reagan's trying to do and make it all and throw it back. Why it's not your fault. And you know what? Actually, I really didn't think about this. This Reagan's goal, she calls it the spaghetti, is in his ear, just like the other day we weren't supposed to see him. Exactly. This could be her not, she doesn't want what happened in the last group to happen this time. So she's a little proactive here and getting rid of some things. But again, I think JJ's not ready to let go. No, ma'am. That's why she was in there instigating the shit from the start too. They're both like, I want to be Hag. I want to be Hag. I want to be Hag.
I was about to break into song. I need to know what I've done.
All right, I'm gonna just move it along here.
Not only is that forgotten about, but now Brittany's a mod for Deadly. Brittany's on fucking Deadly's panel. So
I don't know who Brittany is, so I don't care.
and that's it. Yeah, like me and Jules may not have the fucking most solid concrete friendship, but at least I can count on her when it matters.
I would have to say yes.
Never.
I felt the same about other people too. I'm not going to bring the name in, but you know that I've always talked to her, so you know who it is, Sean. They do too, but I'm not going to say them. And then she's in.
And yeah, this has all gotten very ugly and very messy over, and it's so fucking hot. I'm sweating goddamn bullets.
I know it is. It's hot here.
All of this has been a disgusting shit show. Like,
You go on 5 hours. This would probably take an hour and a half max.
And now you're there.
Oh wait, I want to get Rakin dropping. And he calls Jules up.
But this is John's friend because he's going to get Maria to shut up, or let's be Maria's friend because we all hate John so much. So let's keep it going. It's either one or the other.
Rakin's about to drop.
But this is so far beyond the scope of Maria Vega anymore now.
It's everybody.
Thank God. Move on.
It is.
Everybody.
And that's why I need help and money.
There it is.
Look how many people are doing hate lives about me 24/7. Showing Cody's
24/7. John, you go live more than all of us put together in one night. You go live longer than me and Cooch together. And I haven't seen Maria live in a while. Let's throw Brooke in there too. Give me a freaking break. 24/7.
testicles. YouTube don't care. You know how much time I spend every second of my
We know how much YouTube doesn't care. Trust us.
Every day trying to fight, and we're going nowhere. And then have friends like Sophie or whatnot do this. No.
And they know that we waste so much fucking time on this shit during the day over bullshit, and then they just add more to it.
And that's true too.
We move throughout the damn day.
He won't answer the door. Why would
I don't even have time to speak to everybody every day. Do you think with everything going on,
I mean, he admitted, he says, and I'm sure somebody's going to pull the FOIAs, Cooch, I hope you are, that he's gotten it's always all these police calls from, and he's blaming it on wet sock. It could be a multitude of reasons why the police are at your door, John. You're constantly saying, this is why I want to die. This is why I hurt myself. This is why this happened. This is why this happened. But you didn't open the door. So you really can't say why those police were there. You don't even say, I'm not answering the door. You just totally ignore them. So you really have no clue why they're there. And of course, the police, I'm sure, have been out, I don't know how many times, and you're not answering the door. I doubt they would even go out anymore when people call, even when they say you're going to harm yourself, because it's that many times. Sorry. I get to preaching. Wait.
with the revenge porn, with Cody's mom, with not dude.
Bingo. Wait, I missed
it. It is. And that's why I need help and money.
Help and money.
Look how many people are doing hate lives about me 24/7. Showing Cody's testicles. YouTube don't care. You know how much time I spend every second of every day trying to fight, and we're going nowhere. And have friends like Sophie or whatnot like do this? Like, no.
And they know that we waste so much fucking time on this shit, like during the day. Over.
I'm not going to go back for it, but Reagan was up there like for a minute or two after she says, "I'll be right back," and she never comes back because I went over it. I'm not going to go back for it, but John's like, "Jules, why don't you come up?" And Reagan's like, "I gotta go. Got to go."
Bullshit, and then they just add more to it.
And that's true too.
We move throughout the damn.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna start getting to my time.
I don't even have time to speak to everybody every day. Do you think with everything going on, like with the revenge porn, with Cody's mom, with there's so
It's not revenge porn. It's a ball with a hole in it. Lord, you always call things wrong. I'm swatted. Someone knocked nicely on my door, but I'm swatted.
calling people to Cody's mom's house
I don't believe that.
There are.
up until 48 minutes ago.
Okay, this suddenly gets blamed on Deadly. Here earlier in the stream, they're saying someone called 48 minutes ago, but then it's suddenly Deadly. He might be right.
Police here all the time. Thanks to Wet Sock.
Is that it, really, John? Ironic, right? He tells us to have a life.
Friend, this is what Sophie's saying right fucking now.
But yet
You are not a good friend. This is what Sophie's saying right fucking now.
But yet
You are not a good friend, Sophie. You know what, Sophie? What happened to you? It got to your fucking head. It got to your head. You loved it. People, you were getting views on your channel, making money, and it got to your fucking head. The problem with me is that I never thought Sophie would be the person to do.
You know, it is. So I did see some thoughts on Reddit too about Sophie, because I really don't watch her, but people do believe that she's kind of changed and she's not really humble at all. It would kind of track with what I did see, but yeah.
Do this to me.
She got another dog. Oh, yeah, imagine.
She's saying it. Go in the chat right now and look at it. I won't show it because then they'll strike me and they'll win. Because clearly they can show.
No, nothing happens.
Unbe-fucking-leavable. And the fact that I had to do this live about fucking Sophie of all people.
Yeah, so he drones on and on and on and on about Sophie.
People on YouTube. But this isn't Sophie's business.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. So she can't defend her friend.
Okay, I'm trying to remember why Jules hops down. Now, Reagan hops down because Jules is coming up. Jules hops down because I think or did Reagan also drop down because RH kept trying to come up? I don't know. Apparently there's some issues there. I'm trying to remember why Jules, somebody remind me. I forgot who came in that made Jules drop.
Because you know what? She can talk about Maria until she's blue in the fucking face and everybody else, right? That's been bothering. But this, who is affecting her, one of her very dearest friends that she loves, right? This is well, Roadhog showing that's none of my business. I can't talk on it. Do you see?
Jeez.
Cody's not even online. That's what makes this even more maddening. Cody is.
Stop saying that, because Cody might as well be online. Cody is almost really a part of his show at this point. He's always in the background. Wah, 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 wah. And Cody has said some nasty, horrific things. Oh, and John flips out on Mikey too.
Family. Whatever happened to leaving family out of it?
Right.
Oh, really?
Or a sick mother.
Oh, you mean John, who just showed Cooch's entire family, that showed Brooke's family, that would show showed Sweets' family, that would absolutely show my family if given the chance. It's hilarious you two are on panel doing that. Hilarious.
Which Maria said, I don't care about a sick mother.
Yeah,
Fuck her.
obviously those rules don't apply to him.
Who is striking?
Everybody else, but not you.
Or Sophie.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. She's maybe still over there with Brittany. I don't know. This is why he wanted to talk it out privately. Then on panel, it didn't work. So she's going to do the community tab thing. Yeah, that is a little disappointing. Like,
Whew.
you've been trying to reach out privately, and then
you had so many opportunities to talk to John. And she always answers John, or she'll text me back or something, and nothing.
Oh,
Sophie's
And
gonna
I
do
haven't done shit about it.
Mark my words, Sophie.
You're fighting with Sophie.
Sophie's gonna share something.
So I'm guessing that, Reagan's been sitting on this. So she gets off because of Jules, and then Jules gets off because Reagan asserts her dominance back. Well, John, just FYI that, Roadhog, the one that's been playing your ballsicle like a record, literally. She was his mod. I mean, it's just funny, these two. You ladies should just duke it out. I'd watch that.
It's really heinous about me.
Maybe not.
Wait for it. I know.
Don't they all?
Gonna do.
Thank you, sweets.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Goku is a new one. She blocked Goku though today.
it's
And here's
more
the
weight,
thing
more
is though,
activation,
Summer,
I think.
she is choosing that fight. She's been choosing to talk about Sofo. Sofo.
Amping him up. Not trying to talk him down. I'm going ahead because until my
What?
Oh yeah. Why do you think Brooklyn Girl had to delete everything?
I'm watching the rest of the stream,
Teddy,
which is very Dill Pickle like.
you had the fucking balls to come up.
So this is where he finally, he realized finally that Dill Pickle was Teddy, his panelist.
To rebrand yourself as a different human being, Teddy Dill Pickle. After what you've done, you doxed Brooklyn Girl's family.
What?
Oh yeah. Why do you think Brooklyn Girl had to delete everything?
I did not know that.
You fuck with Wicked, and then you have the balls to make a new identity and come into my chat and make me like you.
Ooh wee! I know you were really digging. You're like Dill Pickle. You're right on point.
Didn't John also kind of dox Brooklyn and say that she doesn't work in a salon and works in her own home, which if people were inclined, I imagine they would be calling some kind of business, whatever. I mean, if John could find the compliance officer for a hospital, I'm sure somebody could find, if they wanted to, hurt one of John's friends, who they needed to report a home business to. So it's just funny, John, you outed all that stuff and you don't even know you did it. You should have kept that quiet.
You know everything, and you guys. It's
There's one thing I hate being more.
Let me be clear. I'm not suggesting anybody go call anyone for anything. Period.
I don't like being fucking hoodwinked, and you hoodwinked me, you bitch.
In spades, thank you so much.
She used the same account. She just changed the name.
She used the same account. She changed the name.
So when he looked in old streams,
All right, I got to get a little song together, a little ditty. I'll probably do the one where he's "Welcome to Miami." I got to pull that up or save it. But thank you very much for the 5 memberships. I can't see who got them, but In Spades is the one that did it. Thank you, love.
it was right there. It was right there in black and
With
white.
the wrench next to her name.
Was it?
Like you guys, there's
Oh,
no
so
hiding.
stop. It's not just the nurse that showed it. It's Roadhog. It's Cooch. It's Maria. It's everybody.
Who showed it too?
Enough.
I don't know. Is that true? Cooch, did you show it? I didn't show it, but he does the roll call and blame all these times. But again, the followers will never go find out for themselves that I've never played it. I've never shown it. Have no reason to. Don't care. But it doesn't matter. Those are small distinctions that just don't matter to John. If one plays it, they all play it.
Cooch did it today.
That
Cooch probably has it on her pillow.
I don't blame her. You showed her family.
So Teddy, where you at, girl?
It's gonna be in her mouth soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I blocked you from and this is what you do, Teddy. Dill Pickle, you bitch.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Maria hasn't done it. She hasn't been live. We all know where she's at this last week. So again, it's just typical. I don't know if Cooch showed it or not, but I wouldn't blame her, honestly. What you have done. What did you think was going to happen?
Oh boy. Ooh wee. I don't think did she get blocked or is she just
And you tricked all of us. Where'd you go, Dill?
Thank you. I didn't remember seeing it, but I didn't want to say for sure. Said it was the sis, but she didn't know where it was or whose it was. Yeah, you couldn't even really tell it's a ball. You can't tell what part of the anatomy. It could be an earlobe, a saggy one, but an earlobe. Sorry, I get a little digging when I can. I'm awful. Okay, you can't tell. I mean, I could make anything and say it's Cody's ball. Don't, oh, that sounds like a series, but I'm going to back my way out of that one. But yeah, again, we're all thrown under the bus for doing something that, as far as I know, I only saw one person playing it.
No pickle. Oh, and mods, make sure you don't block her because I want to see the fucking explanation.
Please do what she
She
said.
was just trying
Actually,
to
I-
get my hair.
She's going to hurt us.
This is just craziness.
And I really like Dill Pickle. I look forward to seeing them in my chat. And then
You just
it's
was it
fucking.
yesterday. What was it? Whenever
It's
last?
fun.
See, and that's what I think happened with the whole Reagan's grandparent thing, crack out. Someone does a bunch of hags on Reddit to make us take the blame. I think that same exact thing was done, and someone posted her grandparents to us get the blame. And Reagan's is saying it's still that it was one of us. Obviously, somebody has information that they kept doxing on that Reddit subreddit. So again, things don't always look like they, again, and you wouldn't have even thought. Debbie has been out of this community for like 6 months. Would not even have crossed my mind that it was her that made that call. Paul, I don't know who he is. Never would have crossed my mind who these people are, but still we're all linked together in perpetuity. Did I use that right? That's Law and Order days.
Fucking funny.
That is
Lying,
very,
saying
very
I
funny
have
on
not.
the
Like,
stove.
you don't have
All right, let's see where she gets off so I can just go before that.
to leave Jules because she. But this is also
Glasses.
Oh my gosh, that's how you should have done it tonight.
Hold on, I think it's
You should have dropped the link and had her come up and have her cam up.
watch out, guys. Here's
She would have had a filter on. She probably had
yeah.
like rock star glasses or like who
wicked.
knows, like strawberry, like
Exactly.
strawberry.
Submit.
Like,
Or that.
Hey Jules, I'm getting texts from people about how you support Roadhog. I just got a text from May 12th. That again, it's May 12th. So can you just talk about whatever relationship you've had with Roadhog? Because
You
now
know
I'm
what's really
getting
funny
texts
is
from
we
people
actually-
saying, "Don't believe Jules because she." But this is also
Do you
from
see
fucking
this?
May.
What the hell? Believe Jules about what? Have you guys? When's the last time you've seen me over there?
I'll text it to you now. No, I'm not saying.
No.
I'm just saying. I just got a text from
other
somebody.
day-
I just got
No,
a
I
text from somebody saying it was, oh, well, Jules is also, but this was from May. So,
You guys, did I not come up here and loud and clear say how I felt about that? I don't think there's any mistaking this, correct? In fact, Roadhog said the other day, if Jules wants a piece of this, I can come after her too. So there's that.
But I'm going to go in case they want to out anything else about me.
I don't feel showing a testicle is proper. And I don't get behind this.
my husband has like a very impressive dick and
But it's okay to show your house and apartment from a street view and have a deranged drunk that only lives a short distance from you. It's okay to do that and give them all your information, rev them up and point them in your direction. That's okay. It's okay to post your family. It's okay for all this stuff, but don't show poor Cody's affected ball sickle.
balls. He really does.
John,
Like I'm
stop.
saying. So like I'm saying,
Oh my
like you
God.
all saw it when he had to open the door for the police, and you saw his fucking junk all lined out in the fucking
Oh, yes,
that-
I do remember all that.
was posted
I
around.
thought I was Captain Hunt.
That was
Another image that
so.
broke the internet back then.
I mean, like
Get the hell out of here.
I'm just
No, but
saying.
I have been in there, and I did have a wrench in Roadhogs, and you know why? Because Bambi was coming at me, and she was coming at him, and she was coming at Amzi. So we all kind of went in there for that. It was just when he was dragging Bambi, we would show up over there, and he gave him a wrench. And he had a wrench in mine way back when that was going on, but that's been a very long time.
I can't
and
even-
and then before that, the only reason I was ever talking to Roadhog is when he was going after.
I don't know.
Didn't you, John?
This was sent to
That
me.
has a lot of bearings over things too, because I didn't just wander over.
No,
That was May
April-
12th.
Again, May
That was
12th.
July 10th. That was 2 months ago.
Right. And there's you with the popcorn.
Oh, because he was going to go after Bambi. That was when he went after Bambi.
So it's okay.
Duh. He went after Bambi. Remember, that's when all of the people.
No,
from-
I'm not, Jules. I'm not mad at you. But what you
No,
just
but
said.
this is irritating with the people that are seriously trying to start something where there isn't something. Yeah, because when Bambi was coming after him, Bambi was coming because then also stand-up guy went after
Okay,
Roadhog
well, you know what?
at the same time.
Rakin sent that to me just now. It was Rakin that sent that to me.
Well, there you have it.
Oh,
So,
John.
And clearly that was via Sophie.
so I am not going to play games like that. So I'm going to drop down before I get upset.
Well, bye. See you later. John, you're losing them left and right. You can't keep them on, not even for 20, 30 minutes. Oh. 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 No, he said, Jules, if you want to get
I don't know why Reagan would send me that clip from 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Clearly that was Sophie.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
I can't.
Am I surprised that our age showed Cody's ball sack? No, John, you doxed his, I think it was his infant daughter or child. I presume a young child. I don't know. I heard, I didn't see it, but I heard you doxed his daughter, like showing her picture. What do you think? Why are you?
Can't do this anymore. I honestly can't.
Again, it seems so easy and obvious to all of us, right? Because if I dox somebody's kid, I'm going to expect something back. But not him. Maybe he just really doesn't remember half this shit.
And this is just insanity at the next level.
No.
I'm just being honest.
Jonathan. And Jonathan. Close enough. Bye. She does. Oh, hey, Beetle.
What nobody seems to under fucking stand is that, like, you know, in real time, right now, they're calling the cops and to Cody's mom's house still.
Are
They're
they?
calling her house line still asking for me.
Are they?
They're calling his sister Christy's cell phone that they got and asking for me. None.
Are they? Well, if they are, I guarantee you, John, you again have pissed off apparently hundreds of people. What do you expect to happen?
Stop. And then on this end, we had the police coming here morning, noon, and night.
Did you?
From these assholes.
Did you?
Then we have everybody in the world showing Cody's genitalia.
Nope. No, they aren't.
We have them trying to get Cody arrested.
Nope.
At his mother's house, who's sick and dying. We have them planning them doing this since February of last year.
Okay. That's 4.
If you're gonna be my friend, be my fucking friend.
Hey, Sunshinery.
And this is why this is my last live.
Ah, here we go. Now starts sad time, end times, I usually call it. Here we go. It's no one's up there now.
I don't know why Reagan would send me that picture of Jules in the chat unless Sophie was the one that told her to send it to me. It's clearly sending a picture of Jules in Deadly's or Roadhog's chat 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Hold on.
When Sophie is mad at Brittany and she hates Brittany's gut, but she's also okay with Brittany being a mod and a panelist for Deadly. I don't know what's wrong with everybody.
I can't listen.
I don't anymore.
All right. So where are we at?
Friends of mine or not?
All right. I have
Cody
around here.
Fee. And then all these people tomorrow will pretend like, oh, nothing was wrong. We didn't do anything. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right, Sophie? Good. Because I've known drug addicts to turn their lives around. And Sophie, let me tell you something. You are still an addict, but you turned your drug addiction into.
And this, folks, is the warning. If you're friends with John Yates, you literally have to fake your death to get away, which is what we know Christy Memes tried to do. Because this is what happens. Everything he knows about you is going to be used against you. Your DMs, they're up. They're like, I usually it's a lot sooner than this, but he has some panels on. Yeah, actually, I think he may have shown one in the very beginning, but I skipped through it. This is why it's hard to back away from John Yates.
To a YouTube addiction, and that's what addicts do.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Gotta find another way to insatiate yourself.
So I'm hearing. I know. I don't know anybody. I haven't heard anyone say. I don't even know his mother's last. Well, I presume it's the same last name, but I don't know. But I'll get blamed for it. 240. Hold on. Oh. I forget that this is slightly different times on my copy. So dead air, dead air. Oh, look. Well, gee, those look like DMs with Sophie. I'm inclined to think that too. Well, he had to concentrate.
Thank you, MW.
He had to concentrate to get this up on screen. Okay, so MW, I think just send him $100.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Miss Mickey. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Shayna.
So you probably got about $300 there because they're not going to cash app him just a little amount. No, they're cash apping him at least 25, 50, or $100 easily. I don't think that's enough to move, but it's enough for other things.
But here's a text between me and Sophie last Friday. This is what I got alerted to by Sophie on Friday. So Sophie tells me, and this is Friday that just passed, if you would like to take, if you would please take my wrench away from your channel, I'm not going to be in your chat, wrench looking stupid after you were on panel with.
All right, I guess I passed it. I had it at 246, but I did already start there. He starts blaming the calls to maybe it's coming up because it wasn't specific yet. Hold on. I'll shut up for a second.
Critters after her and SoFlo were on panel Thursday showing pictures of my husband and talking about me. Thank you. Huh?
Fire truck.
But you're modding with Britters right now and she has you and what? And I replied, nah, I wasn't there for that reason. I saw Whitney and I wanted to grill her, which I have said the whole fucking time. I would never have taken that link if it wasn't for Whitney being on the screen. You're friends with Siwa and she just had Tony up and Deadly hasn't shut the fuck up about me and you're still his friend. So what's the problem? I'm telling to Sophie. You think having a wrench on Deadly's makes me look good? I write to her. And this is after I said I denounced anybody who was friends with Deadly. And it made me look bad because everyone on Reddit's calling me a piece of shit phony liar saying John would denounce Sophie. But
again, yes, you have to, if you're a friend of John Yates, when he makes his declarations, I'm sorry, I missed some of it. That fire truck was going down my road. I just had to make sure where it was going because I watched a house for some people. You, if you're a friend of John Yates, you have to like who he likes. And he tried to get better on it, but he's not really. He tried to let them do the right thing on their own. That was his whole thing when he was leaving, getting ready to come down to Florida. You guys, this really hurts me. And, I'm not going to make you choose, but I really don't like this. But then now it's, he had to say that Deadly's calling my mom. I don't know if that was just played. Deadly, yeah, that was Deadly's number. Suddenly, I didn't hear Cody come and say, look at this number. And John look up, I don't know how that was suddenly made because he had been saying people are calling. And then suddenly it switches to Deadly's calling. So I really don't know. Maybe I missed it. I don't know.
but they're still friends, making me look bad. But I couldn't let you go because I loved you. So then Sophie replies, didn't have SoFlo up for the same reason as Britters did. I have heard Deadly say your name once, and that was right after he was on my panel. Sophie, what? Are you back on the heroin?
So here's a good
If
friend.
you've only heard Deadly's name come up once after he's done 20 fucking hate lives.
I mean, I got to be honest. I do kind of understand why John Yates is pissed because here Deadly is being a friend to his face and sending pizzas. And of course, who's getting blamed? This side. And it's one of his friends, whatever. It was deadly. Siwa seems to be really interested in that. That's the only part she's interested in, is making sure that I just think it's funny when she pops her head up. It's for things like this. And was that the door? I think she was, trying to be the hero to save the small pizzeria. Okay, I'll give you that, Siwa. But then, she tucks her head back down and out of the limelight. But like, I tried to get that pizzeria for Dudley to pay that pizzeria $88. And of course, Dudley says he paid it. No one's seen proof. This is all what I'm guessing from various areas. What else was I going to say? I don't remember.
It's about me.
Oh. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of get why he doesn't like Dudley. And I get it. It's hurtful that your friend is overlooking a lot of that.
I said, while you coach him, so I wasn't there to spite anyone. I've been waiting years to get that bitch, meaning fucking Whitney.
Oh,
Whitney Lee, the same person who she allows to comment on her fucking posts and chats. You want to see some bullshit? I will show you some fucking bullshit and what I have to fucking deal with all the goddamn time. The only time I was ever in Brittany's chat was that one time when Whitney was up there.
I don't care. I don't know.
And she was waiting for an excuse to fucking...
I don't want to know Brittany, from what I can tell so far. What's the time period? 252, 249. All right, we're going to move up to 258-ish. Sorry.
In Touch or whatever. People Magazine. In Touch or... She goes to take my wrench away, coach him now. I said, all the advice you're giving to some asshole that has treated you and all your friends like shit. He's got nothing to offer the world but drunk lives where he says awful shit. He's done 15 videos on me alone. I went there for Whitney. We're close to 50. I'm not playing hide the wrench. So I'm saying to to Sophie right there, yeah, I went there to go after Whitney. It was my one chance. I never seen this woman live ever on a panel. Someone said, Whitney's live. And I said, let me at this bitch. And I eviscerated her. And everyone watched it. I made her look like the liar that she was. And even Brittany was defending me against Whitney on that live. Because even Brittany said multiple times, Whitney, you got it wrong.
I don't care. Okay. Hold on. He's getting there.
So then she goes, it's not about you making me look bad. You obviously didn't do your research. The balls for this fucking woman.
I think it's right after this.
To say I didn't do my research haunts me.
I think I went back too far.
How about all the shit I did with Angela? My blogging, either of you. Shit, but so do you. It's not about you making me look bad. It's you having to my husband, his mother, his sister, his other sister, and me in real time. But what research do I have to fucking do, Sophie?
I dorked thee.
It's not about you making me look bad. It's you having to do your research
Listen.
on her before you jumped on her panel. He is 28 and just lost his mother. I agree he drinks and says nasty shit, but so do you. This is what she's telling me while all this is going. Otherwise, there wouldn't be thousands of articles. People say the same about you, not contributing anything to the world, but I don't believe that about either of you. I contributed plenty to the fucking world. Otherwise, there wouldn't be thousands of articles written about me. Otherwise, there would. You know what? Let me see an In Touch article about Deadly. Or let me see Deadly on Entertainment Tonight. Or E! News. Or something Deadly do to get national headline. You know what I've done?
Sorry.
I am the big shot. You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
Sorry, I meant to load that first. I'm on Entertainment Tonight. No, you're not. Oh my God. I don't know where he thinks he's going to take this list of articles referencing some bullshit reality TV. Who cares? Oh, I wish hey, Penny Fairy, if you're out there, you need a tip line. Oh, I ate. It's a good thing I'm fuzzed out. All right, let me start that again. He just starts tooting his own. I think it's hilarious. Again, he is the most important person. He really thinks nobody else has been mentioned, maybe not as many as his. But again, John, how about all the times they are not mentioning you and they are mentioning Wet Sock or Reality T Squad or Auntie or whoever? I guarantee you they've moved on. Wait. Add it back. I want to cover this too. Hold on.
Broke. Let me see Deadly on Entertainment Tonight or E! News or something Deadly do to get national headline. You know what I've done over the course of my blogging career of 10 years? I may not be the world's best blogger, but I broke some big fucking stories. The Snowden story, one of them. That was my
All right, hold on.
My fucking story, and I broke the internet with that.
Jesus.
What did Deadly do? Or how about all the shit I did with Angela or Paul or whatever?
Okay.
How many times have I been on TMZ?
Okay, let's talk about Paul. And then I found these on Reddit. You probably can't read them. I'm going to just give you the highlights because I was searching for the new Reddit page. And I put in John Yates, of course. And of course, all this stuff comes up. And these are just various different pages on 90 Day Fiance. And these are the kind of comments that the name John Yates brings up. John Yates is a clout-chasing crackhead. He's no better than Josh Cedar or Paul. And he accuses others of being clout chasers while he's doing the same thing as them. Such a douche. Is this man actively using drugs? He always seems, quote, cracked out, like he's on something and is tweaking. He's clearly done some meth. Totally. That's why he has false teeth. I mean, John, yes, you make lots of media prints. Again, not for what you always think you do. I'm sorry. I need to catch up. I'm so sorry. I've been waiting for these to come up. John Yates is trash. One can expect no less from JY. His name is synonymous with messy clout-chasing gossip. It's his bread and butter. His revenues go up if he can break or be in the middle of a story. His fake crying and overdramatic pause for effect while worried for his friend. Now, this is all in regards to the Paul, the Paul ridiculousness missing. His meth kicks in and out. So that's on that one. And then, oh yeah, his really big claim to fame lately is the Payton interview. I'm sorry, we'll catch up. Just give me 1 second. Again, what did I do? Okay, sorry. I finally got, this is the original poster. I finally got around to John Yates' Payton interview. I've been yelling at the screen for the past 30 minutes. For anyone who hasn't seen this monstrosity, it starts out okay-ish when the host doesn't talk much, but as John gets increasingly drunk and oblivious, he repeatedly cuts Payton off, stupid comments or repeated questions that were already answered. There are multiple moments where Payton is about to spill the tea on Robin, the nanny, Mary, TLC, and John talks over him and changes the topic because he's not tracking with the story. And the one-sided flirting. Yeah, that's so sure, there's some great reveals in the interview, but it could have been so much better. Yates basically took an amazing opportunity and spent the whole thing actually like acting like an obnoxious drunk fangirl with zero interview skills and a constant need for attention. Truly one of the most infuriating and cringe-inducing interviews I've ever seen. And I had to get some of the ones up, but again, it's not just this one poster. But Yates is a drunky, problematic fangirl. If anyone can bring him clicks, views, cash, or a place to live, yeah, he's a slimeball. He's the fucking worst. I tried to watch it, but the interrupting got to me too quick. So again, that was your, in that, what a shit show, it says on the very bottom. I had to take 2 screenshots for that. And then there's just this other one. It's just, again, he toots his horn so much But yeah, there is a lot of print about you. You just don't really read it most. So Yates recently tried to butt his way into the Cedar Wives fandom recently, and I had a hell of a time trying to explain to people in that sub who Yates is and why no one should listen to him and why all the drama he exposed is probably fucking bullshit. It was really sad seeing a ton of people never exposed to him before thinking he was someone with his finger on the pulse of reality TV they should be listening to. It's so fucking hilarious. I hope someone snapped them out of it. Yates equals trash. Thank you for your service. Those people needed to know the truth about him and his grifting, alcoholic, drugged out behavior. Oh, I remember. I see that name. Anyway, so and again, that was just the top 3. So yeah, you're getting shout outs all over the place. I don't. I lost everybody. Where'd you go? I just thought it was just the only 3 that I looked at. It was all negative, just about like 99.9% negative. I'm hoping we can see some of Dort's comments, or at least the one where he totally flipped out on you. Let me go ahead and start playing it again. Let me add it back.
Or Entertainment Tonight or E! News or In Touch or whatever, People Magazine.
Good.
Yeah, I'm guilty of saying some shit, but it's because of your shitty friends and now you, Sophie. I have been mentioned in every fucking continent across this planet except Antarctica.
So how dare you not want to be friends with him? Because some useless rag magazines mention him.
And when there's some idiot, some idiot science researcher in Antarctica watching 90 Day Fiance, then I'll get that fucking continent too. What has Deadly done for the world?
I've mentioned this before. I have had plenty of articles, mention me for the memes and shit I used to do. And if anyone's letting it go to their heads, it's John, because you'll never hear me recounting those glory days back in, the summer of 2020 into, 2021, when it was crazy for that and lots of content was being put out. I mean, you won't hear me reliving those days except for right now to make a point. But I guess he's making a point too. So it's just funny though. He's really impressed with himself. And you should want to be his friend because he's mentioned in magazines or online gossip rags.
Everybody makes it seem like I'm no better than them, which really fucking irks me.
You are.
That irks me the most. They say, "Oh, John, you said bad things too." I am.
What?
Everybody makes it seem like I'm no better than them, which really fucking irks me.
Not only are you no better than me, I'll say I am better than you. I will say everybody in my chat is better than you. But no, we can't even consider ourselves not. Oh my Lord. I got to play that again.
I'll get that fucking continent too. What has Deadly done for the world?
Oh my God. Wow.
Everybody makes it seem like I'm no better than them, which really fucking irks me. That irks me the most. They say, "Oh, John, you said bad things too." I came in being somebody. That's the part that really just rips me apart. Like, "Oh, John, you're no better than Deadly."
You are one delusional chicken. My God. Okay. So we know how to put people in order. If you're mentioned in some crappy online gossip rags about a crappy reality TV show, you're better by just because of that. You are better than all of us. And you're allowed to show pictures of our children and where we live and post private things, post domestic violence pictures of us. Yes, you're right, John. That's exactly how it works. You unbelievable.
Really?
Yes.
That's Sophie saying, "John, you're no better than Deadly. You said bad things too, and I support the both of you." What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Methodology. That's doubt.
Insanity.
It is insanity. Right, Gina? That's really what I want to play is the last I got a few more skipping around points. I mean, I'm trying to get if I wrote down the screenshot of Dorothy, but he starts, okay. So now that he's established himself better than all of us, and now he's really starts to go down into his sadness. I guess my next screen time is 3:33. I'm going to go to around that. Now I know why he's better than us. He's reading this. It's also posted on his community tab. I'm going to actually go back. He's got all these screenshots. Look at all these that he's posting of his. It's not going to show up for you yet. Of his, of course, friend as of, an hour before. Her DMs are already up. I don't know why. Let me see what's playing.
Brittany, and she's so mad at me for going on Brittany's channel. But now they're all great. And I said, Sophie, I can't keep up with all your fucking YouTube beefs and not beefs. Am I wrong here?
I believe you, Elizabeth.
Here, let me open the chat to everybody and tell me how I'm fucking.
Elizabeth, I didn't show it. Cooch didn't show it. I don't think Brooke showed it. She wouldn't have. And Maria didn't show it on any. She hasn't even been live. But yet we are all thrown in that. So I absolutely believe you when you say you didn't show it. I'm not sure who you are or what your page is. But I'll believe it because he's a liar.
Wrong. Because I want to hear it. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Nope. He's not mad either. He didn't get to see his mom. John's more upset than Cody. I think after
Brittany's live was
attempt
a one and done deal. Your drunk buddy sent pizzas and spoonfuls. And then I go, 6 days ago, he's calling me a faggot and JJ a whore.
Stop saying this stuff.
And then she goes, I'm not arguing with you about this or anything else. Take my rent or don't. Up to you. What the fuck kind of comment is that?
She's done with you.
And I said, what have I ever done to you? Nothing. I even got around you being his friend, which I just said. Something that no one understands. I have no fucking idea why.
You didn't get around it. You were giving her a chance to do it on her own without you making her to. That's what happened. And you tried to use your self-harm photos to, nudge it. It didn't work. And now you're even madder.
Why you are throwing
it usually works.
This all away for him. And now you take my wrench. I'll never be in your chat again. Fine. It's gone.
Sorry. One more thing. John, come here. I want to tell you something. Deadly's just an excuse for her to get away from you. She's been trying, and this is the perfect opportunity. Now you know.
I guess good luck with this. Seems like, this is all you wanted. Sophie, none of this is making any sense to me. What is going on? Deadly was acting like that before his mom died. You seem to be using Brittany as an out when I was on her channel one time for Whitney. I didn't even have her on mine. And again, Sophie's getting mad. I invited Brittany to my channel and had her up. I was on Brittany's when I saw Whitney Lee, some asshole, which Sophie knows about. Sophie knows about Whitney Lee and what she's done to me.
I don't care. I don't know who Whitney Lee is. I don't care.
I don't know if it's sexual, but nothing makes sense. Why this woman would fucking stand on this cross.
So that he starts it, and then by the next live, it will be a fact. Mark my words that Sophie is sleeping with Deadly. Guarantee you that'll come. I'm not saying it. I'm saying John's going to say it.
For this man. And when it's this insane, when I've never had a problem with Sophie, where we've been thick as thieves for 2 years, and she does this to me, when something happens like this, you have to start thinking outside the fucking box. Sorry if I don't have critical thinking methods in my head, and you don't. I'm sorry.
You have 4 degrees. You should have some critical thinking skills. It's funny you got to make up shit to make it make sense in your head. She doesn't want to be your friend. You're exhausting.
I think it's a little strange because you guys have had your back, both of y'all, for years, and out of the blue, this.
And Sophie's gonna do this to me and stand on this cross while Cody's mom's getting the cops called to her house, while she's on chemo, while she's on radiation, while he's sending pizzas to my fucking house, while he's sending spoof calls to my house, which he all admitted to. And then Sophie's like, John, you have to forgive him, or unless we're done. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Every time he starts listing out everything of why he's a victim, it's like he's always like, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. This is this, and this. I'm the victim. Okay, we got that down. Again, he hasn't said yet that that Deadly's calling Cody's mom. I must have missed it where Cody came with some receipts.
Yeah,
Oh, he
there's
did.
a time when sometimes you just have to say goodbye to people.
And I'm done with people saying like, "Oh, talk offline." Well, here you go. And now, what was it for me today? Was her going live, playing Cooch, ripping me apart for her own fucking benefit. Sophie was playing Cooch, tearing me apart because she wanted everybody to hear Cooch tearing me apart. That's why Sophie played it. And it wasn't until Sophie stopped it when people were saying in the chat, "We don't want to hear this, Sophie. What's wrong with?"
Here's another thing that John, I think, probably pushed Sophie away. And y'all feel free to share your reasons why you think. But hearing how it almost sounded like he was bragging last year when he said that he let himself into his friend's apartment with the sole intent to harm himself permanently, the big sleep, at his friend's place in a messy manner. Very, very messy. That was his intent. And just like your intent, when you send your self-harm photos to your friends and you put them in a position where you won't get help, but you're going to just use it as a freaking chip all the damn time. You keep needing more leverage of why that they got to be under your thumb. You push people away by doing that because you won't get help. How can you help somebody if somebody keeps telling you they're going to do this and do this and do this and never go get help? It gets tiring, as we all know.
This is not what a fucking friend does. Why is Sophie dying on this sword for Deadly against me? What? And I can't wait to hear her reaction tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think you do. Don't think you do.
And now Sophie's not talking about like, how they're showing all his testicles and shit like that, right? No, yeah. Sophie don't care about that. And now Sophie's saying like, well, I won't get invested in Roadhog because we made a deal. What?
I'm not sure which word that is, Gina. I'm pretty far behind. Hold on.
So I said, what have I ever done to you? Nothing. I even got around by using his friends, something that no one understands. I have no fucking idea why you're throwing all this away for him. And now you take my wrench. I'll never be in your chat again. Fine, it's gone. I guess good luck. This seems like is what you wanted. Sophie, none of this is making sense to me. What is going on? Deli was acting like this before his mom died. You seem to be using Brittany as an out when I was on her channel for talking about Whitney. We've never had an issue.
All right, so that's at like 3:08-ish time period, and I still have like almost 2 hours to cover, so I'm going to skip ahead. So he goes on and on about their screenshots, and again, why Sophie's not a good friend. So I'm going to go to the next part, which we're going to trigger warning maybe. Hold on.
Abuse. I didn't know lies were being done.
What?
Because when people really want to die, they don't broadcast it. December 2nd, I didn't want to die.
Okay, so you really don't want to die because you've been broadcasting this like non-flippin' stop. Exactly. So when Cooch says, what size knife? She shouldn't take you. It's obviously, we know.
I mean, I did. This happens like, December 2nd with Jen Bailey, right? Like, I didn't, when people really want to for like, attention and money, but funny, every time I've tried and failed. I don't know why God wants me fucking around, man. Like, I just want to fucking not exist. But every time.
Really?
Like this happens, like, December 2nd with Jen Bailey, right? Like, I didn't, when people really want to die, they don't broadcast it. December 2nd, I didn't want to die. I mean, I did want to die, but I didn't broadcast it because I just wanted to die.
Oh my God, you've been
June 14th, when I was in the hospital because I wanted to die from these people's fucking abuse. I didn't know lies were being done. I was in the fucking hospital.
And meanwhile, I want to point out that first, not even his first, is actually his second or third attempt, because he had attempts before that. So when we say first, we're talking about YouTube first. His first attempt on YouTube, he was friends with Maria, Brooke, and Ann, and all of them, not myself, and Cooch, I imagine. They were all on that side. So again, he will attribute it to all these people, but that's not, they were on his panel with him back then. So it's just amazing how much he twists things. Like, it's just these 5 people that have been making him almost commit self-harm all these years. No, it's multiple people. It was different people the first time. The second time, I swear you were really mad at JJ. I have the video. It was the last one you did right before you did this. You were saying the same kind of things. This makes me want to harm myself. This makes me want to do this. And if I can find it, I'm going to play it. And then since like last summer, you've been saying this new mantra, which is these 5 people, 6 people, whatever, myself included, are making you want to harm yourself. So I just want to clear that up. You flipping liar.
December 2nd, after all this shit came through, I said, I don't want to live anymore. And then just a month ago, I said to Sophie, I don't want to live anymore. I can't take this.
Fishing.
So what's it going to take for y'all to fucking see? Like, I can't deal with this anymore. I've said this.
You know what'll show me? You get offline. Because while you're online, you're going to keep threatening and things and doing things and showing things and saying things that you shouldn't. And you're going to get it back. And then you're going to feel sad about it and act like a victim, like you had nothing to do with it. And it's never going to end, John, until you stop.
Million times on camera. Do you think posting my husband's testicles on lives and harassing his sick, dying mother, you're only making me do it even more? Like, so I know what their point is.
I don't think you do. Right? He would leave him all alone with a warrant outstanding that Cody has no way to figure out on his own, apparently.
Who wants to live like this, MTT?
Where's my violin?
Who wants to live like this? Oh my God, Jules, are you still here? Because Truth Hurts wants to fucking call you out. So Jules, you can make a big old fucking statement again. See, like, this is like the shit. I wake up to, like, you know what it's like to see your husband's nasty cyst eruption and everyone on YouTube is posting it.
Stop. Like, who else has posted it? Who? Again, if any of John's subs are in here, just in the bushes watching, do you not see how you're being played all the flipping time? I know you've caught them in lies that people are packing up my place. I mean, there's so many lies I can't even screenshot them or record them all. It's no point. He does it all the time. And it's just stuff like this. You guys are being played so flipping bad, and you're not doing them any damn favors.
Because I sent it to Brooke Graham in a moment of weakness because we were on a trip.
Because you're drunk.
Now the whole world is looking at it and no one's reporting it.
No one knows.
And you think I want to live because of this?
Jeez.
Like, what is wrong with you? And I sent that to Sophie, and she knew that. And Sophie went live for weeks defending Deadly, attacking me. How can Sophie go live and defend Deadly, attacking me, sending me pizzas and spoof texts? How can she do that?
We should be getting to.
I gave Sophie too many chances with that, man. Because I loved her.
It should be
So
right.
fuck her.
Hold on. I'm gonna let it play. I think I'm off like by a minute because of my recordings. Oh my gosh. That is high. Pick me. You can say whatever you
And that last time I cut myself. Look.
There we go. Oh wait.
That's how deep I cut myself to hit that vein.
Am I supposed to do this or this?
Because I just wanted to die.
Then right here. All those in your chat that love you again. So let me get this straight. You're saying you did this right before you got on the road to go see Cody, let Cody see his mother. So your big plan was to self-harm right before he gets a chance to say goodbye to his mother. You couldn't wait 5 more days. Doesn't even make sense. Or how freaking selfish. Whose house are you going to do it in this time? Sorry. Cheated.
And this was before they even called the police to Cody's mom's house. And then Sophie has the balls to go live and defend this motherfucker. And Sophie was the only person on earth that knew about this. So what does that tell you about Sophie? Because I didn't tell Julie. I didn't tell MTT. I didn't tell anybody. I told Sophie because that's how close.
Because you still have them on the line, don't you? This was your last-ditch attempt to get her in line. You need to support this drunken man, not that drunken man. I'm sadder. Look at me. Look.
I thought me and Sophie were.
Again, this is the guy that they show my wrist every chance they get. Meanwhile, he's literally building muscles doing this for you guys. So you could see all the cuts, all the times. You are being played. He knows exactly. I'm sorry. I know most of you know this. I just don't understand those people. Right?
So does this make like more sense to you now? Why I'm so fucking flummoxed by Sophie's actions?
Nope. Not in the least. Not in the least. You guys are making great comments. I hope you guys are reading them. There we go. There's my violin. AB, where's my violin? Look, and I don't like to make light of self-harm, but I have seen that.
I think we all know how this is going to end.
Yep, sure do. He wants to say whatever he wants about us, and no one clapped back, and that people lay money at his adoring feet, you know, in adoration, because he was mentioned in some gossip rags 4 years ago. Exactly. All right, let me go ahead and move on. He's going to be really sad for a while. Like when I say a while, then we'll go. Wait, did I miss him doxing?
All these people have YouTube accounts. And all these people have YouTube accounts.
Yeah.
Hex. I see Cody's genitalia spread on everyone's YouTube channel.
Again, you just.
How many times, guys? Let me know.
Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true. Where are we at? 343. Okay. I'm just going to switch up to 4. Yeah. If it's a listen, if you want, I'm going
to. And that's what you do. And then Sophie's cool with it.
See?
Because Deadly is a good guy. Wow.
I see all these laughing
Great shit,
faces.
Sophie.
Somebody finds it hysterical. Where am I going? 413-ish. Let me go to 412. Ish.
And Wet Sock had
Oh.
his father implicated on a double homicide.
I don't know if this is true, but again, we heard how he talked about anybody that speaks out about him, like Debbie or whoever, or even us. What he said about Brooke's daughter. If he even here's a hint at something, he will run with it. I don't know if it's true. He's basically looking into so this proves they were looking into Wet Sock's life because he doesn't like the way he did a video of the threats he made. You know what, John? It doesn't matter what was done to you. Threats are illegal. They're not, in a civilized society, we're not going to allow it. So you can doxing him because he didn't get the full story. There's no excuse.
Again, I'm the bad guy.
Yes, you get it now. I always am in the wrong spot. But come back. I didn't know you were gone. Sorry. All right. I'm trying to hurry.
And that asshole would not even like post something like, I had it wrong or like whatever.
He didn't have it wrong.
Fuck him.
Yeah, it's had time to heal for 3 weeks, so it's really hard to tell, but it's definitely looks jagged.
I did nothing.
So exactly. When he lets weeks go by, just like he started, he let weeks go by to let his wrist heal from the second attempt before the picture surfaced as the first attempt. He had to let them heal so he could use those. So he could say, no, it's not from now, or wear long sleeve shirts and had his hags reminding him to pull down the sleeves. Exactly. But he had to wait, and then it's going to use this attempt. I say that, but yeah, it's jagged. Like it reminds me when he cut open his armpit when they were drunk and he got caught on the fence. That was nasty looking. It looks all ragged. Did you get help?
Look at this asshole.
Nope.
Look at this bitch. F you too, John Yates. If you put on the show, that makes no sense. Anyone can cover it. It's public. Like you're using periods way too much. Use a comma or a semicolon, like something here in this. Get off the line and get mental help. You need to be in a facility for cutting. I'm so happy they made this. So like I need to be in a facility for cutting because now they're gonna say like I just cut myself for fun.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I better do this because I'm gonna get. They're showing my wrists.
Well, if I'm some crazy cutter, then like
I thought about that too, but I think I would have seen it.
Do you know what it's like?
You showing your wrist again? No. Okay.
This comment.
I don't know. I don't know if he really likes Sophie that much. I just think he's lost all his main hags that he did like. Yep, he won't go get help. And they're all in the comments. Oh, John, and they're deleting them as fast as they can. Apparently, that's what I was told. I haven't seen the chat. That's what I heard. And then you got Laughy Face over there coming up. I don't know. Everyone's 1414. We should be getting there. Whoops. I think this is all silent. He starts singing.
You're in there.
I was laying down in there.
So,
Then I was.
Oh, nice of you to come in, Cody, when your husband's.
no.
See how peppy Cody is? It doesn't change. And he goes into a big dramatic goodbye here.
Game is over.
There we go. This is 424-ish
Well, it sounds like to me that like this game is over.
It's the
and-
Thunderdome.
It's my last live, so it's been a real fun time.
Bueno, Pinyu. Bueno, Pinyu. Bueno.
Sorry, couldn't help it. Such a freaking.
And it's my last live, so it's been a real fun time with all of you over the years. Being cool.
That's what I heard. Addie really likes Sophie too, but I'm not sure about that. It gets sadder and patheticer. Patheticer. Oh,
You can go live and tell me like what knife I should use to kill myself with.
I'm such a victim.
And then she shows my husband's testicles on her
Woo.
live as revenge porn.
Who did? Wait, again. He's lying.
But nobody cares. Why is it no one cares? Why is it that Cooch's channel is still there, Brooke's channel is still there?
Mm-hmm. Why is yours still there? I'm not worried about my.
Why is it that that's there? I don't understand it. Cooch don't like her family being posted, but like, you know, it's cool for my husband's testicles to be posted.
You're freaking unbelievable.
That cool. Can someone tell me?
No, we've tried. You're not getting it. You need help.
How can Brooke say it's cool and be in chats with Cody's testicles being posted when I gave it to Brooke? But that's okay, right? Because fuck me and fuck Cody and fuck us both, right?
Sure.
I have no supporters anymore.
Right.
Because my supporters will run to Sophie and say, oh, Sophie, John's coming at you. So, any loyalty.
That's a good idea. Well, I'll just hide it then. Here's a face. You can hear it, right?
Right or wrong. So tell me.
Lots. See, this is why I need to keep.
Brooke was the only person on earth that got the picture of Cody's testicles that is now being shown on Rojas Live, Cooch's Lives, Brillo Pad's Lives, all of it.
Have you guys ever seen it in here? Nope. Right. Have you seen it in Cooch's? Nope. Right. Try again. See, you're a freaking liar. You're a manipulative little freaking liar. No, you're a manipulative big fat liar. Excuse me.
And this is okay? Tell me how. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me how this is okay. Tell me.
I'm telling you. You're wrong.
You better didn't do it.
Did Cody say then do it?
All of it. And this is okay? Tell me how. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me how this is okay. Tell me.
Yeah.
You better didn't do it.
I didn't. He just said then do it. Sorry. Let me pick my jaw up. Are you going to drag Cody now for the end of time? No. He's looking at him right now, giving him that look. I will. Come on. I got my Starbucks. Come on.
So tell me
I can't.
how it's okay for Brooke and Cooch and Roadhog and
He just muted and probably threw something at Cody. Holy shit.
fucking Bropad. It's fine to show pictures of Cody's testicles.
I don't care. Shut up.
Tell me how that's fine.
He's got to be exhausted too. But this is his bread and butter. I can't believe that. Then do it. Kenny. The Bible has spoken. Oh. Sometimes I can't stop myself. I forget where I am. All right, let me forward this a little bit. Reminds me of, what is that movie? Was it Meatball or Animal House? I'm a zit. Okay. There's a lot of silence and bad audio. Oh. What else you got to say, Cody?
You gotta have some chicken.
Yeah, his husband's talking about ending his life, and Cody's talking about chicken nuggets. We got like 20 minutes left. I'll zip through. Yeah, exactly, Christoph. But death threats were okay. He's just still giving him the evil eye. How dare you say to do it?
About this shit. I'd rather not be alive than hear this shit every day for the rest of my life. I can't deal with people texting me morning or night about this shit.
Cody.
And then like Reagan, who's friends with Sophie, who dropped down. So Reagan, if you want to turn on me too, it's cool with you. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I can't sit here like Reagan, who's friends with Sophie, who dropped down.
Wait, hold on.
About this shit.
Let me go back a little bit.
I'd rather not be alive than hear this shit every day for the rest of my life. I can't deal with people texting me morning or night about this shit.
Thank you.
And then
work for my money.
Like Reagan, who's friends with Sophie, who dropped down.
Thank you.
So Reagan, if you want to turn on me too, it's cool with you. I'm sorry.
Do it, girl.
I can't sit here and be okay with people. Like we're all supposed to be made with this one person, but then other people who are friends are okay with them. That's not a unified fucking front. I'm sorry, it's not. And if that means that everybody on YouTube wants to fuck me over, if Reagan wants to fuck me over, that's cool. If Geneva wants to do it, it's cool. Sophie's already fucking done it, and Geneva and Reagan are friends with Sophie.
And when you do, I will end it all. But you can.
So I mean, it's not like it's that far down the pike. And I'm good.
They faked their death to get away from him.
So everyone can go live tomorrow who's not defending me and say how horrible the fuck I am. And how Cody's mom deserved to get called, and how Cody's mom deserved being harassed when she is.
I'm sorry I missed it, obviously, but there was I don't know how many times he blames Deadly now suddenly calling her mom. I didn't show it or prove it, but it's there.
Cancer. That's cool with all you guys. I'm fine with that.
Victim.
This is my last live. So if nobody wants to have the fucking balls to come up here, Reagan, I'm not going to have you text me behind the scene and say, I'm not going to do that.
Do what?
I'm not.
What's she doing?
Just like I would not have Geneva do the same thing. I have to look at everybody in the same light.
Nope. Never said it exactly. I really don't care, but
everybody wants to be everybody's friends here, but then like when it comes like down to the nitty fucking gritty, they can't show up. I don't know why Rakin could have just said like Sophie is.
Yeah, if John maybe hadn't trotted out Cody's mom, like, I mean, it's not a dozen times. It's not 24 times. We're talking over 100 freaking times at minimum, probably per live. If John wouldn't trot out Cody's mom every chance he gets, my husband's dead, sick, no, I'm sorry, not dead, sick, dying mom. I mean, and then her pictures and how many times you played that Ring doorbell and then you exploited her sister. I mean, again, I doubt that would have even happened, but you make them your content and then wonder why.
Fucking completely wrong, but Rakin couldn't say it.
It's so easy.
Rakin couldn't say Sophie is out of her fucking mind. But then you're trying to help me. So, like, I can't with all these fake fucking people. So, Rakin, if you want to fuck me over, have fun with it. Sophie, you're already fucking me over, so have fun with it. Geneva, if you want to fuck me over, have fun with it. Because all these people that come to my side to try and help me, then they're like, well, you're saying bad things about Sophie, so we can't help you anymore. So that's where the loyalties lie. As long as we're not attacking Sophie, I got nothing to tell any fucking buddy, man.
Yeah, they have to choose.
Rakin, you told me 100 times tonight that you won't go against Sophie and all this shit, and you had to drop down because of it, and this, that, and the other, and you were mad.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm curious if anybody was in Sophie's live and wants to give me the ending so I don't have to sit through it. What did Rakin do? What did Rakin choose? Who did Rakin choose?
I don't know. What, fine. So, Rakin, and you were full of shit as everybody else was. I don't know what to tell everybody anymore. I'm getting yelled at by Rakin because of Sophie. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Why would Rakin get mad at me if I mentioned Sophie? No one's your friend here, guys. At all, ever. This is a money-making game where these are all monetized. When are you not going to realize this?
Hand over foot.
When are you not going to realize this? That YouTube is a money-making fucking game.
Oh.
And everyone on their channels will try to get clicks and views no matter what they can do to get them. Like, what is the clicks and views are putting money in their fucking wallets? What is wrong with y'all that you don't see this already? And I'm tired of being fucking yelled at by Rakin or fucking Geneva or everybody. These are not your friends. No one's my friend. Everybody wants to fuck somebody else over. Like Sophie. Everybody wants to fuck somebody else over on their chat.
Yep.
And talk a lot of shit about them. And then the next day, well, no, we're okay now. Like Sophie and Brittany. How many different ways do I have to point this out?
I don't care about them.
You're fine with Brooke. You're fine with people sending cops to my mother-in-law's house to Roth.
We must be exhausted doing all this stuff. I tell you, it is a full-time job in John's head. I'm exhausted thinking about all the stuff we've done.
See, perfect fucking point.
Oh, is this where? Hold on, this might be it.
Everyone on YouTube is a piece of shit.
There it is. Oh.
Everyone running their fucking channels.
Everybody, nice slow clap for Dort. Dort, I'm sorry. I call my chicken Dort. Her name is Dorothy. So sorry. For Dorothy, delete your channel and get a job. And this is where it sends him into a bit of more of a spiral, if that's possible. But you really went in the lion's den. I'm sure you saw people being deleted if they're trying. And I'm curious, were you totally kicked out? I'm surprised they let that even up. He must have caught it quick. I have so many questions.
Like, oh, I'm doing true crime. That's not my bread and butter. And I'm doing this. That's not my bread and butter. They're all full of shit.
He suffered. Yep, that's exactly what he's trying to do. He was quiet as a mouse on when
DeRoth, go the fuck away, DeRoth.
DeRoth. Oh my!
And now DeRoth is trying to, like, get.
How many degrees do you have? For fuck's sake. How do you even get DeRoth? There's not another vowel in there in between the R and the T.
Like, DeRoth, what the fuck is wrong with you?
DeRoth.
I can't. I hate these fucking people.
DeRoth is on fire.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Me and Cody's phone numbers are changing after this live ends.
Okay.
No one will get our new numbers unless I've known you since the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nothing to do with any of you. Zero.
Okay, Jan. We're raking it in.
And all of you can sit here and talk this shit while DeRoth is still a paid member to chat. When you want to see the messages DeRoth sent me about how horrible Brooke is, how horrible Maria is, how she couldn't believe that she's in Europe and she couldn't fucking take what they were saying, and she ran back to me, and now DeRoth is saying this.
Get it,
DeRoth.
get offline. Actually,
you guys are showing my.
It was actually very good advice. Oh no! Oh damn it! Oh shit! Where was I? I gotta be near the end here. Oh, I gotta back it up a little bit. Damn it! I'm so sorry. I know Dora was on screen, so. There we go. Sorry.
Let me tell you something.
There we are.
Me and Cody's phone numbers are changing after this live ends. No one will get our new numbers unless I've known you since the 80s.
Come on, get to it.
I don't want nothing to do with any of you. Zero.
Dorothy.
And all of you can sit here and talk this shit while DeRoth is still a paid member to chat.
All right.
When you want to see the message DeRoth is saying to everybody.
Don't care.
You begged me for my forgiveness. You begged me after we did the Brooke Live.
Don't make me get a job.
When Brooke was abusing her children, DeRoth, you begged me. That's what you said.
You're a liar. You don't know. Fucking piece of shit.
Fucking need you. Go the fuck away.
Yep. Screaming at people who've been there supporting his ass.
And I was looking for the other shit, so if I didn't see it, I'm not going to show you it, but I had the rest, but okay, I'm sorry.
So there's only like 6 minutes left, but if I recall correctly, it sounds garbled a lot. I think Cody's talking about chicken because that's what you do when your husband is making self-harm threats. So I may start forwarding through it. It's only got 6-7 minutes.
Jesus, right. Stop, need to stop.
Just garbled. I don't know what they're doing. He won't. All right, let me forward through this. I remember it being like a minute or two. Did you already screw up the mic on your new computer? Oops.
Then Cooch,
Come on.
you know, if I'm out of the thing, like if I'm dead, then Cooch can't go live about me every day. Especially if I killed myself over her and Maria again, but I made sure I did it the right way this time.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to.
Mm-hmm.
I keep failing. So I think it's easiest if I really do just try to end my own life. Because look at all the people that will be great about it.
I think you should get help. Years ago. It's going to be soon.
Because look how many people are talking to me every fucking day. And then, like, you know what's going to happen? These same people will say, oh, no, John took his life in the bullying. Like, Cooch will say that, like, you know, fuck you. Things need to be fixed here.
Do you see? Who spent, like, he's trying to control what we think, even in death. That's a manipulator. How he can spin this to make the most people feel a certain way. That's a manipulator. You guys pushed me to do this. You orchestrated something and I made me react that way. For fuck's sakes. I'm sorry, you guys are making great things, but oh my God, I can't stand this bullshit.
I reported their channels for posting nudity. YouTube doesn't care.
Because I didn't post nudity. Try again.
They're all Cooch, Roadhog, Brooke. They're all going live and posting Cody's testicles.
Nope, we're not.
Like it's like that's what you should post.
You are a liar.
I've also had Cody not be able to see his mom. It's all my fault. But it's cool, guys.
I think
It's cool.
Well, it's the cycle. Hold on. This. It is. Yep. Hold on. Let me remove the comment. We are rounding into.
I need mental help, DeRote says, right?
Yes, she did.
That's what she says. I need mental help.
Yes. I'll go back to that. Hold on.
Delete your channel and get a job, she says, but she keeps paying for my membership.
I can't read the comments right now, but again, this is what I mean too, guys. If you speak out about John Yates, even maybe this came across crass, but she was probably be like, hey, you know, just get off YouTube and get a job and things will be better. Maybe she meant it that way, but it won't matter. Like if you tell John how you really feel, you will pay and pay and pay.
Well, you know what? To everybody on YouTube, hold on. Right now.
Put your head on sideways. I'm sure you did. I've seen it.
To everybody on YouTube and social media, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, or now X, TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, Discord, or whatever. I, John Yates,
The testicle.
have heard all of your complaints about me. And since I'm such a terrible person, I will now kill myself. Thank you, Kush Lacream. Thank you, Maria Vega. Thank you, Brooke Graham, who's a nurse. Thank you, DeRoth. Thank you, Play Crawl. Thank you, Brillo Pad Sue. I will
Hey, John, if you're going to shout me out, could you at least use my tag?
now be ending my life because
Such a
it's better off for the world. Goodbye, everybody.
You know how many times I've seen that? Hell, I have another video. John Yates, and then he's like, I gotta get on camera. Hold on, wait, yeah, hold on this. John Yates. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm serious. John Yates. I'm going to harm myself, and it's these people's fault. Literally, the same damn script. Literally, multiple times. And again, if you are new here, go peruse my channel. Look at these old lives called, what are they called? I even pulled them up. Did I? Where are they? Oh, the end. Here, I'll just give you a quick taste, just so you know it's worth going to see. And in case these things are never in the same place, I want to make sure that the reason I'm behaving so whatever about this is because of this, is John being like this.
What did I do to deserve the wrath of what you guys put on me and Cody?
This is 2000, or 2009. I'm sorry, it says right here, 2020. The very first line I just happened to go to. What did I do to deserve the wrath? We have heard that how many times this live? And this list of haters grows and grows. And this is who he's angry at 4 or 5 years ago.
On the group chat. What did I do to deserve it? What did Cody do?
I'm not even on this. You got it, Kelly.
Like,
I'm not even on this. What did I do?
I'm not even on here. I don't do anything to any fucking body.
people say, like,
And,
we don't
yet
want to work the Senate. I've been working since. It's a game to everybody.
Still there.
I haven't even talked about Lena. Why is she doing this to me? She has a restraining order against me for harassment. Like, look what she's doing. Poor my friends who supported me have their lives ruined. Half my friends.
Just pop on through. Again, I do feel bad. He's going to be crying loud on the island.
Went in and harassing people in a chat
Doesn't
room.
matter. It's me. Cheryl has 250,000 YouTube subs.
No share.
Oh, here he's fighting with Sherelle. Oh, this is like 2000. I guess around 2020.
He got me my code.
Oh, let's see. He's wines on. Oh, wow. Look at that list.
Nobody cares about those people. They care.
He's crying and he wants to end it all then. Here's some more. Behind the door instead of now in front of it. So again, I believe this. Shut up, Sue. Where'd it go? Did I kick myself out of my own live?
I don't like to do anymore.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And I left some out, guys. I mean, he's done this many times. This is a 51-minute live that I did back in. I have some shorts, but I don't have them loaded. It'll take me some time to pull those out. But yeah, this was back in freaking just my live from July 20th. Wow, almost a year ago. This is how I knew John Yates. They all know the cycle. And there was Heidi up there trying to help him. Amber was trying to help him. They talk him down so many times. Here's another one. More names. 22. This is the one I believe. All his bad behavior. Shut up, Sue. Right now, this again. You talk too much, Sue, and your hair looks bad.
You care about being a nurse, you better apologize and complain about you knowing about Amber being backstage. Marie and Ann, if you want.
More threats. And then this was Mother's Day last year. Created. He's Brillo pads. Shut the F up. Out all of these.
And I'm going to make sure that all you motherfuckers know how you fucked me over. And they could all pray and say, like, Christy never couldn't. She texted my brother, who I just started talking to again for the first time.
Yeah. But added Christy. It's going to be all our on there. Shut up.
Proof. And Brooke Graham.
Brooke, he's calling you. I want to make it clear. That's when I cared more. I don't care this much anymore. No, Cody. He's literally having a meltdown. That's all I'll show. Maybe I'll cover those and put this in with that one, because that's what we do apparently on YouTube. There's so many of those, Heidi. I got like all the way back from 2019. Oh, wait, I got a better one where the first one I have is like 2019, and he's in Cody, and they're in, I don't know, some house I never seen before. I think this was even before the hotel, and he's showing his wrist, and Cody's like, you know, John's bragging about it and how, I mean, it's just sick. And like I said, that was from his first attempt back in 2013 or whatever, right before he met Cody. And then Cody's like, yeah, he didn't do it right. Can you imagine what Cody's thinking by now? He thought that after one attempt, you didn't get the shit right. And in none of those do I see Cody consoling you. So I'm sure as hell not going to. It is years and years. And he's done this multiple times this year alone. But he's, again, done this every year. So once again, let me remove this comment. I'm sorry I missed a lot of your comments. We are moving in. He's had his meltdown. Meth lives. You saw the saucer eyes, in my opinion. We're moving into 4. This can be a long phase and this can be a short phase. There's a lot of factors, but if he actually has to be out, it'll be a short phase, and he will look even more uninterested when he comes back into the boring content lives. He'll have Wicked back up there. He'll have, they'll prop him back up like a freaking puppet, or drag him to do some true crime shit. But he will just still gravitate back to the drama. And we're back again. Predictable. So you could say we're all evil people. You can only have empathy for so long. Years and years. Yep. 45. Yeah, don't ever look up yourself, John, on Reddit, because when people can be honest and say what they want without it coming back to them, that's when you hear the truth. It's hard to hear, but it's what's out there. That's a good question. I don't know. That's going to be interesting. If it's true what I heard, that she's giving John a substantial amount of money, he's going to have to let that slide. Because who else has he got left? Other than Mod 148 and Ginevra and Rakian. I don't think they can, and Brooklyn. I think that's it right there. All right, guys, this was way longer than I normally do. I never do 3 hours, but it is 5 now. So I will let you go. Is Cooch, I don't know if you're here. Are you going? Oh, I got to play. Wait, don't leave yet. Don't leave. Don't leave. First, I want to thank the super chats, Chef's Kiss and Spades. Thank you very much. I have a 3-minute video of Dorothy. She's a rock star now, and it's 3 minutes. And yeah, probably I'll play that. And then there was something else I wanted to say. Maybe I'll think about it while I play this. Let me add this to the stage real quick.
Snake. Bring me the baby snake.
Hold on. So it's a 2-minute video. Dorothy found a baby snake. I blur it when she goes in. Just chickens. The chicken won't eat a freaking earthworm. but it'll eat a snake.
Or give me that snake. Bring me the baby snake. I don't know if it's poisonous. Honey, let me see the snake. Let me see it. You got it right by the neck, too.
Let's set it
Hey,
up.
Dort, Dort. She's a lot younger than me. Uh-oh. We're going to start fighting over it now. Oh, dear. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it drop it. I'm ripping the neck off. Come on. Okay, it's dead. Oh, no, no. Stop fighting. I'm not pulling that head off that snake. It's dead.
Here, I'll just forward it.
You fucking swallowed it, didn't you?
Swallowed it.
Gangsta, Dorothy.
Or-
Yeah? Is it wiggling around in your freaking belly? Don't mess with Dorothy. Of course, where there's one snake, God knows how many other there are. Huh? Did you lay an egg finally? You've been up here for 30 minutes.
This is not my first egg. This is my second egg. Dorothy is the only one that is keeping her, at least making her keep or whatever. It's what the saying is. I can't think right now.
Did you do it? Okay, baby. You did. What a good girl. What a good girl. Hi,
Oh, thank you, Health.
Aw, you want to go out and play now? Come on. Come on. That's a good girl. You're so quiet. Except after and before. Huh? You want to switch places? I know.
You're loud.
Good job. Oh my God, you guys. I'm gonna get like 3 eggs and have to get rid of you guys.
I heard that I watch a chicken TikToker now, and she posted a video of her chickens catching and eating a mouse, which happens on the farms. They're hunters. Yeah, they're apparently very good hunters. I've seen them go after lizards, I've seen them eat lizards. And but anyway, TikTok took it down for, I forget, it was some ridiculous reason. But again, that's real life, not this other bullshit we like to pretend on here, right? That's what happens on a farm. But they took it down. So I got to be careful. That's why I try to blur it. I don't want to make anyone sick, but thank you again, Health and Wealth. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had no idea how good of a hunter to be a snake. I imagine there's more. And I know exactly that snake because he's been around here. And I feel bad. I'm pretty sure it was a racer. I hope so. I thought Blanche was going to do it today, but she took the afternoon off. Yeah. It was the Ruth. The roof. Now I'm going to be calling her the roof. Damn it. John. You're effing up my life. All right. Let me I'm still working on my new outro, but we know what I'm going to play. There's nothing else to not play. All right, guys. Have a great week. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like on your way out. It really apparently helps me. I'm not convinced of that, but what the hell? That's what people say, so I'm going to say it. Red racers climb the garden nose. Oh, I have a thing on mine, but good to know. There's a lot of other things they can get into. All right, guys, I'll play us out. I might do a little dance with them. Be back in a second.
Lots of crime in this town. Hardly time to get it down. The police so worn out from all the trips out to his house. High cop just got dispatched. What will it be this time? Did someone spoof his cell phone or is he holding a knife? He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, and at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on the old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the Grifton seaside drunk beggar man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar. Long ago, there was peace. Oh, before they signed that lease. Just these past couple years smells like wine, mouth, foam, and tears. You coming from the cottage, weird sounds day and night. All they do is cook, drink, smoke, and fight. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, yeah. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside. Oh, city's trying to clean up, becoming gentrified. Just can't ever happen till he goes bye-bye. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, whoa. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. He's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside Grifton beggar, baby.
Love it, Crack Elf. Thank you, everybody. Please make sure to click and join the new subreddit. If that's your thing, I will see you. God, I feel like a freaking announcer. What is that about? I'll see you later. Goodbye.